Good evening, friends. Sorry for the long lead in tonight. As I said in the chat, I was gonna make a hot cocoa, and I was gonna do it really, really quick and simple. And then my husband was like, "Oh, I'd like a hot cocoa." So I heated up the milk with my milk frother, made it nice and fluffy and yummy. So got my nice hot cocoa here on my evening stream. How are we all? Nice to see lots of friendly faces in this evening. Ooh, it's a bit chilly tonight. I just kind of felt like something a bit like that. So, hey Chef Maria, hey Wendy, hey Delta, hey Blades, hey Fiat 124 Spider, nice. How cool. Oh, 9 days 11 hours. Is that that's Fish's bear record, huh? Because Blades, were you about 11 kind of days ish? But yeah, nice to see you all. We're going to get cracking into our Year in the Dark series in just a second. I've added a prompt in the chat, which I'm just going to do now, which kind of has like where things are at and my stats and stuff, which I thought was kind of fun. So I probably won't update it like on the fly all the time, but I do have the prompts kind of noted so that I can add extra things like when I kill extra animals and stuff. So alrighty, let's get going. What's happening with your internet, Blades? Is it expected to go out? 10 days, jeez. Right, where are we? Oh yeah, that's right. I came back here because I realised that on my journal that I'd had 28 days in coastal instead of the 30 I thought I had. So, too far. So you'll see I'm at 28. Yeah, so we just need to kill a little bit of time in coastal. So I have my 30 and then we're moving on to PV. So I just came back here and realised that, yeah, I had extra stuff here. I've got loads of food outside. I think I must have got caught outside because I'm a bit wet and cold. That's okay. I don't know if I left much else here other than... Oh yeah, I've got extra antibiotics. Coffee and tea, might as well take those. Extra rifle cleaning kit. Take the oil. I don't know why I've got a bad torch in there. Why not? Let's refuel. Oh, it's full. Okay. As you can see, we're slightly overweight, but that's all good. Did I have anything needing to drop to cure? No. I've got a mouldy chocolate bar here, but I've got cooking level 5, so I'm eating everything in sight. And I think this is firewood if I've left it there. Yeah, okay. Just reminding myself what I did. Got rid of all my tinder when I got level 3. Fire. Yeah, so we're going on to PV, so I suppose I'll just go hang out kind of towards PV. I might as well take an extra flare, why not? Should have quite a few bullets. Yeah, cool, okay.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
No worries. Nice to see you, Maria. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. And to get the laptop on like a useful screen for me, actually, because there we go. That's better. And make sure my cocoa is within reach. Right, I'll just pause for a second. Oh, that's pretty good. It's very sweet, though. Oh, I didn't have enough, didn't get enough milk frothed. So, it's a bit foggy. So I just did what was left. Bit sweet. How are we going? We're a bit thirsty. Oh yeah, we've got no water. That's what I said when I finished the last stream. That the first thing I needed to do was... I've got loads of matches, don't I? So I'm not going to be picky about... Yeah. First thing I needed to do when I started up this run again was to make water. So let's do that. Hey Troop, how are you?
Sure
how goes the quarantine? Are you free yet? Finger stick. It's not a Magleen's time. Also, I left these 2 pots here when I went to DP. So I just spent a month in DP with just 2 cans. Well, more than 2, but so frustrating. I was so pleased when I came back and I was like, oh my god, my pots are here. Let's just chuck a fur on. Cooking level 5. These should be pretty quick. And I've got a pile of meat here. I've got meat on that fire. And I've got a pile of fish and meat outside the fishing hut over there. So, nice little sheltered point here. You're free! Yay! Just 7 more tests before you're no longer considered a threat to the city. Oh boy. I think we've timed this pretty well. I'll be able to sleep. I could always do the fire prompt, couldn't I? Ah, crap. I've done that wrong. I've not lit 65 fires. I have lit less than that, and I just realised that I had never fixed the prompt. Oh well, we can leave it on that count until I have lit 65 fires. Let me just fix that for a second. Fires. Where's my fires command? Up here. That's funny. Because I realised I had 56, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to hit that command 56 times. So I did it on like a high number. Every time you hit it, it went up by like 9 or 10. Oh well, it's all good. Yeah, things are good. It's a bit chilly this evening. Just made some hot cocoa, so just settling in to finish up in Coastal so we can move on to Pleasant Valley, which I'm sure will be delightful. Looking forward to 30 days in Pleasant Valley, where I'm sure at least 15 of them will be blizzards, which will up our blizzard count quite considerably. I love how that's cooked and it's yellow. It's been sitting here for a month. It's definitely not hot. Anyway, how are you? Are you happy? Are you almost free? It's very exciting.
I need something to drink soon.
Yeah, well, Astrid, you're looking at it. Yeah, it would have gone down to... Yeah, that's interesting, actually. I would have cooked it right before I left. So it's done very well to be that good. I might as well cook some more, actually, and just leave it. I'll need an hour and a half of fire by the looks of it. So let's make this an hour and a half, and then we can go inside and just forget about it. If we can. Yeah, that'll do. Then we can just leave it and pick it up in the morning. Just grab a piece of meat. I love not having to use tinder anymore. That's very good. So I think I'm not using the Mackinaw because I've got... Oh yeah, I've got my wolfskin coat. And I've actually got the materials to make a second wolfskin coat. I must have dumped everything. I think I did. I dumped everything at Misanthropes. So I need to make sure I go there before I leave. I dumped all the stuff that was still curing. Because I don't have it on me. Yeah, that's what I did. So I can make one more wolf coat. I'll be doing that in PV though. I did spend the last 3 nights of DP in the church because I had cabin fever risks, so I need to keep an eye on that too. Yeah, not looking too bad. I wanted to make a rabbit hat too. Oh no, that's right, I took my rabbit hat off because I wanted to repair it. Which I can also do when I go back to Misanthropes because I've got a spare pelt up there. So that could be something I do tomorrow. Have I got anything to read? Use up some time? No? How's my stuff? Wouldn't hurt. I suppose I could sharpen something. Seven more tests though, troop. That's intense. 93 is pretty good. We'll give our rifle a clean. I never unload it before I clean it, which seems, sensible.
And what we are going to do is just pass time a little bit. We can get a good stretch of sleep. Not that it makes too much difference, but, you know, waking up too early. We won't get 9, but we'll get 8.5. Cool. Yeah, still night. Thought so. Oh well. We were quite hungry when we arrived, and I was a bit worried, and then I got here and saw my big pile of meat and was like, oh yeah, I forgot that I have a big pile of meat. Ah, I see. I've brought stuff to harvest, so I'll do that. Yeah, alright. I suppose I need the leather if I keep these leather gloves up to scratch until I have the rabbit stuff. I would like to repair the rabbit hat, but I'll do that when I get back. Let's give her a... Could feed her anything, really, but let's feed her the meat that's not going to be... I don't want to be stinky. I'll have to make sure we keep an eye on that bear out there in case he's wandering about at some point. Pretty sure he is there. I think I've seen him on the road. Though, the runs will start to run together eventually. Alrighty. How many day is it? Yeah, we probably should get on our way. So, now that I've got this stuff, all these commands set up and stuff. 62. Okay, it does say I've spent 29 days. Okay. So I'll keep an eye on it. I don't remember what time of day it was that I... Pretty sure I must have spawned at dawn. Or close to. Pretty sure on Voyager you almost always spawn at like reasonable times of day. And like not bad weather. They're very kind to you.
Alrighty, so let's head up the hill. Sorry, I just had to ask my husband a question. Let's head back to Misanthropes and see what we've got there. It's probably better to have everything here. Cool, thank you. And we'll just come back. We'll just eat stuff here and probably leave in the morning. It's a nice day. That big sun, it's enormous. I would collect your feathers, but I have so many, and also I can't forge for months, so I'll just be carrying them from place to place. Seeing I'm not going to be anywhere near one. Good morning, crows. I crushed someone's today. Oh, I don't want to say crush someone, but you know, I disappointed someone today when I revealed to them in the chat of someone else's stream that the crows mean nothing.
because they very confidently told me that the crows flying overhead meant a blizzard was coming, and a number of crows meant how many hours away it was. And I said, I'm very sorry to tell you, but Zach's video is out and you should go watch it. And it is not true. Yeah, I mean, this is all my self-imposed rules, but yeah, once I'm in a region for 30 days, I'm in there for 30 days, that's it. Can't forge in DP because there's no hammer, and I'm not going anywhere near a location with a forge until I think about the 6th month. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it, Fiat, yeah. So I said, yeah, you should look up Zach's video. Not only has he scienced it out, but then he asked Hinterland if he was correct, and they told him he was. So, sorry. And they were like, oh... Bummer. Hello, bunnies. Don't worry, you were safe from me this morning. Don't worry. Yeah, so if you use the command route, R-O-U-T-E, I think Americans might say route. I always forget which one, which countries say it what way. I have put that command in so that you can see my route, or route, through the world. And there's no forge for quite a while. The only reason I'm back in Coastal Highway is because, one, my stuff is here and I have to go through here from DP. And two, I realised I'd done 28, not 30 days in the journal, so I wanted to correct that. I was doing it by just calendar days in the screen, but I want the actual journal to reflect it properly, so doing another day in a bit. Americans use both? Oh, it depends on the region. Oh, interesting. So yeah, we've done coastal. Well, I've said done because it will be done today, and I didn't want to redo the command until tomorrow. DP done. So PV, yeah, Mystery Lake, Bleak Inlet, Mountain Town. So where's the next forge? Muskeg. So yeah, that's months away, I'm afraid. Don't know why I always want to check this fishing hut. There's going to be nothing in there. I have searched everything. You say both depending on the usage. Ah, cool. We say route no matter what, but I know Australians sometimes say route because route in Australian means to fornicate. So, someone is a good route if they are good in bed, basically. So, I think they sometimes pronounce it differently to avoid those kind of connotations. Oh yeah, Route 66. Ah, versus I need to route the package. Ah. Makes sense. Yeah, I've heard people on their stream talking about planning a route somewhere. But then I've also heard Route 66. That's very true. Interesting. Language is interesting to me. And yes, now I've planned this route, I'm sticking to it, even though I actually think finishing in Ash Canyon is silly. I sort of just went with dead end, starting near a dead end, and finishing at a dead end, so that I wasn't doing too much backtracking. But yeah, Ash Canyon obviously means the backpack, but it's also quite an unforgiving place, so it'd be quite nice to be very well equipped by the time I get there. Might grab you just cause. Hello. Yeah, interesting stuff. Route the package, Route 66. Totally makes sense to me. Hello, I'm back. Did you miss me? Weather's turning a little bit, so I'll see how long I need to stay here. Do this too. Nice. So it's all working. All these little commands I've been playing around with are working. If I do this now... yeah, it should have my progress with the game day right. Nice, except the fires are wrong, but that's okay. I can always reset that tonight and do that again, or I can just wait till I've lit 65 fires to push it again. Right. I think that might be it. I think there's just this, and then in the cupboard over here... there's some more stuff. I'll just take it all for now. I know it's making me too heavy, but... well, no. I was just going to have a look through it, but I don't need to move away from the cabinet to do that. So, need to decide what I want to take with me. Let's go A to Z. 7 coal is probably not necessary right now. Helps if I do it over the cabinet, huh? Take 4 for now. I will need to get more firewood. I'm not likely to need 3 stims, and I am likely to find more. Seeing it's Voyager, I'm less worried about stims. I have 1 dressing, and I know I can make a couple, so we may actually get rid of the antiseptic too. Cargo pants. How do I get rid of these? I must have, yeah, taken all the clothing that was spare in here too. I've always got a spare toque, but I know for a fact there's one back at the fishing hut. I don't think I'm going to need this much coffee right now. I think it's the tools that probably weigh a bit. So yeah, I've got arrow shafts and arrow heads, and I should have feathers, so I may be able to make a couple of arrows extra. I think I've got 3. 1, 2, 2 right now. Okay. I don't need 18 charcoal, that's for sure. I haven't actually been mapping anything. I'll take 1. No. I'll keep 1. I'll get rid of you for now. A lot of bullets. Don't see myself forging bullets anytime soon, but I think I should kind of take them along with me for the ride. And then I've got the option to make a lot of them. And then we've got an awful lot of all the stuff that, yeah, look, my bear pelt and everything. 53 feathers. Guts. Rabbit pelts. Okay, so I have enough rabbit pelts. That's right, I do have enough to make stuff. I just hadn't had the chance to do it yet. And I just need that 1 wolf pelt to do another wolf coat. Which is all stuff I was going to do in DP. That's right. So I'm about 46. So I was expecting to travel into PV at about 40. So this is still far too much. What I will do... I'm going to sit outside the door so that I'm not too... And I'm going to have to figure out how brutal I want to be in terms of leaving. It's the silly thing is that Voyager is so full of loot that you really don't need to take everything that you possibly will ever need along with you. But it's really hard also to be playing like Interloper and come back to Voyager and be like, but what if I don't find that? What if I can't get that? What if I need that? Anyway, I was going to repair my rabbit hat. While I was outside, because I'm spending a lot. Yeah, you don't need to take all the things, but you still want to. Okay, so now we can put on our rabbit hat, 100%, and our 91% toque. Nice. And we can get rid of the other toque. I will have, before I leave Misanthropes again, I will actually try and be more brutal, because we're probably not coming back here. Might need to kill some time though. Though I could obviously go cure this in the fishing hut and just, yeah, I'll just get rid of stuff now and travel while it's light and go back. Base myself in the fishing hut till I go. Maybe even go do some fishing if I really fancy it. Keep that skill level going. Let's go by weight. What's heavy that I could leave behind? I really should just get rid of coal. I'm going to pick up a lot of coal. I mean, the other option is I craft with the pelts that I've got while I'm here, but I don't think I've got a huge amount of time to do that. So, not enough time. I like to have 1 spray paint. I'm waiting to read that book till my skill's a bit higher. I've got 2 bows. I mean, I could leave matches behind, which seems preposterous, but it's Voyager. I mean, these are marginally heavier than each other. I'll leave that extra toot behind. Could leave 1 lot of coffee behind. It's a very, very rumbly car sitting outside my house. It's quite disconcerting. It's almost earthquakey. Some people just have very rumbly cars, don't they? Feels like they're like outside my door. They're so rumbly. Right, saplings. Well, oh, yeah, let's not take 9 cloth with us either. God, rosettes. I've got enough for 2 more old man's beard. I mean, I am going to pick up loads of these. Right, 44. I'm under 10 kilos overweight. Not ideal, but I can definitely get back to fishing hut without that being a problem. Don't really need to outrun anything right now. I'm not going... Hopefully, the bear is not going to come up the hill. Fingers crossed. Only issue I have right now is that I will smell a little bit with the... Even though I don't have a smell indicator, I will have a little bit of stink with carrying stuff. I've heard someone recently saying that even cured stuff has the tiniest little bit of stink that you will not get on an indicator, but it is there. And you need to keep it in mind. And I was like, oh, really? Because that's terrifying. But hey, I've got guns. I will try and not get my face eaten off. Would be good. Hey little bunnies. I really should do some more bunny throwing, stone throwing practice too. Yeah, I don't know how legit that is, to be quite honest. It's just someone was saying if it ever had a stink, even when it's like, you know how apparently cooked meat, even when it's cooked, still has like a risk of attracting attention, even if you don't have a stink bar. And I was like, okay. And then, yeah, someone was saying that anything that once had a stink, even when you cure it or cook it, or, you know, there's still a tiny little bit there which may, in the AI, trigger attention, but yeah, I don't think I've ever... I think it's so small, but I think I'm carrying so much because I killed a bear. I've got a very large amount of guts on me. I don't know if that makes a difference at all. So, just a thought, but it could be absolutely nonsense. Don't know how far I want to go in this weather. I may end up at Jackrabbit House. But yeah, I've never attracted anything either, so I'm not 100% sure it's legit, to be quite honest. Oh yeah, I better drink my cocoa while it's still actually warm cocoa and not cold cocoa. I have a terrible habit of making hot drinks for my streams and then drinking them cold. Oh, it is so sweet. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, cured guts can't be a decoy, so I actually think it's, yeah, I'll keep it in mind when I carry... Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Keep it in mind when I'm carrying the meat, but I'm not going to worry so much about the guts. I mean, yeah. I've not dropped... Yeah, I can't drop anything. I think you're right. Slow, Caro, slow. I think this is going to turn a bit more snowy soon. It's going to be interesting going to PV because I spent so long in DP with no predators whatsoever. I wiped everything out. I just had deer and bunnies and there was no wolf howling, no nothing for days on end. And then everything started to respawn again. But PV is going to be full of the beasties. Move over. Get myself cozy. Hi, Jackrabbit House. I don't think I left anything in here, but... Never look at these, actually. Just put it in a box. That's one that's actually got a message, at least. Nino. So many of them are blank. I guess a lot of the backers just never replied to give their... never claimed their message. Hello. Pretty sure I just left everything here. yeah, obviously looted it, but I haven't, there's nothing of interest here, I don't think, unless I dropped old food on the floor. Nope. It's only the middle of the day, so I'll just keep an eye on the weather, basically. And I would have probably got the toilet water. Yes, I did. Okay. Not much point coming here. I was just keeping an eye on the blizzard. Let's just think about continuing, and if it's going to be rough, we'll come back. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just being so overweight makes me slow and a bit nervous. Yeah, the wiki, I take the wiki with a grain of salt, but yeah, it is right about a lot of things. I don't think it's an issue either, but I can't even remember who said it, but I was like, I'll take that on board. I'll store that away in my noggin like all the other information. This is a pretty deep cut, but if anyone ever watched Married with Children, in the 80s and was it 80s, mainly 90s, I think. There was an episode of Married with Children where Al could only retain a certain amount of information. And there's a running joke in the show about him scoring, I think, a touchdown in a very particular famous football game. And he was on a game show in this episode. And he'd been helping his daughter learn... God, I can't remember what she was trying to learn. He was helping his daughter study something. And the facts that he'd learned with her had pushed out other facts from his brain. He could only retain so much at one time. And the doing so had erased the fact that he was the one who... Yeah, both, yeah. He was the one who had scored this winning touchdown. And he could not remember it. And he, therefore, could not remember the answer and lost the game show. And it was pretty funny. I don't know why I thought of that. I think I thought that I was like, that's another fact for my brain to store away, and maybe my brain has a limit on information, but kind of a silly thing to think of, but unfiltered right now. Yeah, I remember watching it as a kid, and The Simpsons ran that gag too. Yeah, that's the thing. I was deprived of The Simpsons as a child because my mother didn't like it. And therefore, I've only seen the first couple of seasons, and that was watched in the last, 5 years. I watched the first couple of seasons. I think I definitely did see some Simpsons episodes, but yeah, we weren't allowed. Whenever it came on at night, she'd make us change it over to something else. Funnily enough, she let us watch Ren and Stimpy, but I think she probably didn't pay attention to what Ren and Stimpy was like. I want to shoot this deer just for the sake of shooting a deer, because he's just standing there waiting for me. Maybe not. Oh, I was wondering where the wolves were. He must be over the hill here. Kind of want to do some archery practice. No, not you. Yeah, don't run too far, please. Okay. That's fine. I have, Oh, hello. You want to be shot too? Because I can do that. Why are you running that way? That's just silly. Oh! He got me anyway. It's all good. Sweet, just laceration. Didn't even get torn clothes, that was lucky. He's going to go die somewhere, so that's fine. I can log him when he dies. I can see The Simpsons running that gag for sure. I can see Homer being like that, actually. Or if maybe it was someone else, but sounds like a Homer potential. I'm always very, very cautious coming up to the fishing hut. I'll get up inside and drop this gut. Yeah, Wolf is a bit janky, that's for sure. Yeah, it was Homer, yeah. I know a lot of the Simpsons writers wrote for a lot of other sitcoms of the era, so I wonder if there was any crossover with that. Right, one of these is fresh. Fresh. So the deer clothing I'm wearing right now was actually, just want to see how many wolves I've killed. Oh, I can look how many wolves I've killed, can't I? I can do this. How many wolves have I killed? In theory, I should have killed 21 wolves. Is that correct on here? Indeed. So when that says 22, we'll know he's dead and I can count him. I've got another lantern. Got more oil. Got another hatchet. The gear I'm wearing right now, the deer stuff, I crafted just outside at the table. And the bear, while I was crafting, walked in front of me, snuffled about and walked back. You know how they walk in high speed when you, obviously you're passing time when you're crafting. Oh my god, it gave me such a fright. Honestly thought he was going to interrupt my crafting and kill me, but he did not. Well, I guess we're just hanging out here. Wonder if I should go do some fishing for something to do for my skill. I might do. I probably should have dropped heavy stuff in there, but whatever. I think there's a bunch of fish and meat out here. I think there's a uncooked fish inside too. Oh, I don't actually have any firewood, do I? I think I've just got a few sticks and a couple of pieces of coal. Wonder if I should go chop some firewood up here. There's a piece over there too, but that's a bit close in case the bear passes along here. I don't actually remember which run it was that I've seen him here recently. It could have not even been the Voyager run. No, of course, if he pathed in front of me while I was crafting, he must be. So I need to, keep that in mind. Yeah, his As the Dead Sleep walkthrough is incredible. I didn't want to watch it too close to my run because I didn't want to just copy it. But I wanted to. I watched his speed run, which is partly probably while I was running everywhere. And very helpful.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
But yeah, he's oh my gosh, it was so helpful for me. His speedrun, he takes the route that I do out of Bleak Inlet, where he runs to the secret mountain path and then out. But on his walkthrough, he takes a slightly longer path and he goes along the water into the cave and he does meet the Timbies. But he said, if you want to avoid the Timberwolves on that walkthrough, go the secret mountain pathway, which is the way I do it when I speedrun. And I was like, well, that's definitely the way I'm going then. And I have not, I know you've watched both of my beginnings of my attempts. I have not encountered the Timbies at all, so I'd say it's pretty good. Good way to get out of Bleak Inlet. Gonna get rid of the tinder plug. Let's cook. Oh, did I pick up the pots though? I did not. So, drop the fish because I don't want to stink. We might need to go get one of the pots if we're going to cook the fish. Otherwise, if we're just going to fish for fishing's sake, actually. It's not like I need to improve my cooking. We'll just fish for something to do and for fishing skill. I'm not going to be able to improve my fishing skill much in PV unless I seek out the spot. I appreciate his point about not needing a bedroll, but I think I'll still go to the secret bedroll game when I give it a go. Yeah, I found mine in there in the lodge, didn't I? I probably need to eat as well. I'm gonna fish. So yeah. always go the long way around. Only encountered them once? Oh, that's good. Good to know. Thank you for following NSK7190. Nice to meet you. I take it going by your username. You are Korean? Welcome, welcome. Nice. Cool. I love how they just appear in front of you when you're crouched fishing. Oh, a big coho salmon. Yeah, I don't do speed runs. Yeah, I don't have it in me to speed run. But because I'd watched Zach's speed run when I was doing my, like, really close to when I was doing my As the Dead Sleep attempt, I was just running everywhere and like racing, trying to race through everything and race along to the next location. And the second attempt, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm taking my time. It was silly. Just getting it nice and full. She can go back home. What a pretty night. Wow. Beautiful sky. Oh, I'm slow. I'm so tired. I suppose I could have slept out there. It's probably warm enough and stops the cabin fever risk. It's close enough to the home if something goes wrong. I can just run. Might do that. On my 250-day Voyager run, I ended up doing alternating my nights. Oh my god, you did Darkwalker and started in Ash Canyon? Do you not get a specific start point for Darkwalker? Or do you choose? Because I thought you had to end in Ash Canyon to bind the Darkwalker or whatever it is. So if you start there, that's hard. There we go. Can't put a bedroll down on top of fish. That's really tough. Oh, you can still... Oh, yeah. I couldn't do it. So I attempted it first when it was... Before you could banish him. But when it was first the Halloween event. And did not like it. Got a really bad... Just didn't like the feeling of it. I don't really like scary things, so... It was not enjoyable to me. And then... Oh, you made it. Yeah, the longest possible. Nice. And even though I've watched like his walkthrough of it and other people play it and people tell me it's, you know, not that hard, I just don't like the creepiness of it. I don't like the extra sound effects. I don't like the afflictions and feeling like something's chasing you. Ooh, it just gave me the heebies. So I was just saying, nah, that's not for me. So, but I did enjoy watching people play it. For sure. So far so good. Ooh, green and spooky outside. Not that you can probably see. Seemed to be nice and warm tonight, so... Watching a Twitch streamer do the Darkwalk and they didn't know you had to do the banish because they had previously done it before you could banish it. Thanks for the message, NSK. Unfortunately, I don't... I just sort of need messages to be in English, I'm afraid. I don't know what you're saying.
What do you know?
You're yelling them at chat to do the banish, but they didn't have their chat up and the Darkwalker got them. Oh my gosh. They didn't have their chat up. Oh. I suppose if they're doing a challenge, maybe they didn't want to be distracted by it, but I love the chat. I want to have the chat there when I'm streaming. Okay, I have put that into Google. Yeah, thank you, Trooper. I did the same thing. Please speak slowly. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so are you watching sort of English players of the Long Dark so that you can maybe learn and maybe learn some more English? I'm more than happy to speak a bit slower for you. I do have a habit of speaking a bit too fast.
Wolf jerk. I'm assuming that wolf is dead. Oh, why am I looking at days? Right, we should have 30. Yeah, 30 days in coastal, so we can head out of here. Deer killed. What am I doing? Wolves killed 22. Nice. Okay. And that one's going to get in my way, so he's probably going to die too. Right, let's fill Astrid. Let's make Astrid nice and not hungry anymore. We'll probably need some water for the travel, but I think I boiled some and left it there, didn't I? Let's carry on crouching. Let's see if we can just go around and let him path away from us. Oh, nice and slow anyway. Good morning, Coastal Highway. Could kind of just hunt him, couldn't I? Not hunted a wolf with a bow and arrow before. I've not even killed one in a struggle with a bow and arrow before because I find it's too slow to pull out in a... I suppose if you have it out already, but I find it's too slow in a combat situation. I get flustered. I think he has moved on. Okay, 94%, but I do want to get moving, seeing it is day 30. Well, it's 30 days past in coastal. So, I'm just going to check on my stuff. Oh, I've got even more stuff in here, my gosh. I don't think there's anything in here, though the whetstone is probably useful. You can put the bow and arrow away, Astrid. Okay. So if we pick this up, we're going to need to evaluate exactly how heavy we are, because I can obviously not even move with all that water as well. And we will just leave everything behind. So let's do it in here. Let's look at our inventory. 54, yes. Okay, so we can obviously leave all the wood behind, the coal behind, most of the sticks behind. Don't have any spare clothing on me. I'm going to eat this meat very quick, so that is 1.5. Oh, the Mitchy Itchy. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 raiders.
Yeah, welcome.
Very nice to see. Oh, and thanks for the follow, the Mitchy Itchy too. That's very sweet of you. We are doing my Voyager Year in the Dark series, which involves me spending 30 days in each of the major regions of Great Bear. We have just wrapped up a couple of extra days in Coastal Highway because we realised we didn't actually get our 30 completely when we were here before. And we're moving on to Pleasant Valley very shortly. I am extremely over encumbered because of all the stuff I have been collecting, so I am just about to get rid of a bunch of stuff. I'm doing my first cull, and then I'm going to do a bunch more. So, hope you are well. Another one like Tina, the voice that could make a wild animal bow its head in shame if told you were disappointed in it. Another one like Tina.
I hope you're implying that I have a nice, sweet voice and that the animals should bow down and listen to me. I'm going to take it as a compliment anyway. I'm not going to take all of the cured maple saplings, or probably even all of the cured birch saplings, which I know feels like sacrilege, but this is Voyager and I can't forge for ages and I'm bound to get more saplings. Good voices. Oh, yeah, I do love the way Tina speaks. She's so sweet. Yeah, that pelt is really close, so when I'm in PV and settled for a bit, I can make my second wolf coat and make my rabbit mitts. That's the plan. Got 5 guts with me. Yeah, 47. Oh, and then the water, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're going to travel with 2.5. Oh, we're going to travel with... We'll get it to 45, and then we're going to have to eat the meat as we go, and try not to get eaten by anything on the way. Let's do another half. There we go, 45, and another half. Under 2 litres. I don't normally travel with what I consider to be a small amount of water. It is not really that small. Most people travel with a lot less, but alrighty, let's blow this joint. It's a very nice first message. Yes, thank you. I keep meaning to catch your streams, and I've even been in a raid that has gone to your stream, but I was occupied. I think it's happened twice now. I was doing something else, and wasn't actually able to actively participate. And then your stream ended, or I had to go. It was like, oh well, I guess I'm not watching the Mitchy Itchy actively, but I do intend to catch you at some point soon. Oh, you like based on voice, yeah. Just gonna get a little paranoid rifle action going. Yeah, and I always like lurkers too, but I also like to say hello to people. And I think there was also a time that I was finishing up and I was told, hey, when I was doing a raid, you should raid Mitchy Itchy, they're finishing. They're on now, and then I think you finished up right as I was about to raid you. So yes, I'm definitely familiar with your name at least. Just haven't managed to catch you. Just heading up here for a second. Oh, hang on. Sorry, a weird screen's just come up on my... I'm having trouble with the Twitch site crashing at the moment, and that affects obviously how I can do... I run everything through Lightstream through the PlayStation, so... yeah, I'm kind of... Yeah, okay, that's working. Sorry about that. Oh, no. I was kind of going to go up and over, but I'm actually thinking I could just walk along the road, but I'm just going to go up and over. Yeah, I managed to catch a lot of people who are who can't sleep, but I tried I've started attempting As the Dead Sleep because it was a sort of a not quite crowdfunded, but Channel Points crowdfunded challenge for the channel, and I felt like I did my first run and a half because I've started the second run because I died yesterday when I was having one of those days where I just felt off. I just remember thinking partway through the stream, oh, I'm not rested enough for this. I don't feel quite with it enough for this. I'm not on my top game. So I definitely relate to that feeling of not feeling like you're quite delivering how you should. Not playing how you should. Throwing off your energy, yeah. Well, that Stream Elements message was very well timed. Everybody, you are awesome people, and I hope you feel appreciated. I hope things improve with the sleep. I'm quite often the stream people visit when they can't sleep, because I stream a couple of times a week at this sort of time when my American friends are struggling to sleep. And then the rest of the time it's more a sensible hour.
You're smelly. Let's eat. Let's eat the smelly food. I love it when you use more energy to eat something because it's such low calories than you do actually get from it. That's always good. Yeah, I think when I go back to it on my Monday, as in Sunday for everybody else, I will be in a better place. I feel pretty good today, but I don't do Lopa / those kinds of things when I'm doing these evening streams. I prefer to just do more chill stuff. Continue my long-term run. Bedtime story stream. Well, I did consider, I've done it once before, but I'm considering doing a few more streams that are later at night and closer to the early morning time for East Coast, US. And calling them Coffee with Koru. So you're waking up, starting your day with Koru, with a nice hopefully calm presence to start your, avoiding stress for your day. I'm really sorry, NSK. I know other people have been able to translate for me, and I am trying to speak a bit slower, but I'm also kind of speaking how I would always speak, and I keep forgetting. So if you still need me to speak slower, I apologize. I will try and remember. I did Google your last message, but I don't know why I'm going up here. I'm not going to ravine. It's just habit, I think.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh, it was a compliment on my voice. Thank you. I'm sorry I don't speak Korean. I speak a little bit of Japanese, but that won't be that helpful to you. I think all I know is... Oh, I'm going to say it terribly, but... what is it? Just make sure I've... Is it Annyeonghaseyo? Annyeonghaseyo? I think that's all the Korean I know. I did try to start looking at learning a little bit of Korean because of the Japanese knowledge, but, yeah. Oh, thank you for following. Ruveda, nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. We're getting the scenic tour of Pleasant Valley because I keep getting distracted by chat and walking the wrong way. Russia, hello. Oh, you're from Russia? Welcome. Definitely don't speak Russian, I'm afraid. Love languages. I've learned a lot of little bits of languages over the years, but... There we go. Michi obviously knows a bit of Russian. Right, we're just going to stop for a second. Just keeping her full and getting rid of this smelly meat, basically. Then other than the last bit of wolf meat's quite large. It does say I don't have a stink line, but I don't believe that for a second. Yeah, I did learn when I was in high school, which was a very long time ago now, how to say a bunch of things, basic stuff in lots of languages, but I have forgotten most of it.
Really love languages though. I did French and Japanese at school. And then when we've travelled places like Spain and Italy, I've tried to learn basics. But we've been back in New Zealand for a while now and haven't really had to use my languages very much. Yeah, I know. We have to keep using them. Do you know Cantonese, Troop, at all? Do you have to use much Cantonese, or is it a skill you already had when you ended up in Hong Kong? Or one of my best friends is descendant of Hong Kong-born dad, and he speaks Cantonese fluently with his dad. I tried to learn a little bit of Cantonese, but it's difficult tonal language. I think I remember like Sikkim Siktang Mana, which I think is do you or do you not understand English? Which would come in handy for me because I would be like, I don't speak Cantonese. Do you speak English? I think I've been in here already, but we can have a quick nosy. Just in case. Hope you all are saying nice things in Russian because, you know, I'm oblivious. It didn't say new location, did it? Sorry, I looked away again for a second. So I'm assuming I have been through here, because I would have just left that. I have searched that, yes. Yeah, absolutely, I totally agree. Your Cantonese is trash. I'm terrible at tonal languages. I cheated by learning Japanese first and having a bit of a head start and figuring out characters, even though the traditional... Yeah, butt spot as always is very helpful. Yeah, so my Japanese is extremely rusty, but I used to work in an airport, and long after I finished speaking much Japanese very frequently, I would be the one person that they would get at the airport to ask big travel tour groups of Japanese tourists if they had anything flammable in their luggage. So that's the one phrase, long phrase, that I remember quite well. But yes, my French I used a bit more often because when we lived in Scotland we did go to France twice. So I'll let Troop continue to translate for NSK. I don't have an English only rule for my chat purely because I do want people to be able to come and watch regardless of their language, but it is difficult when there's a barrier there. Love the way Korean looks, actually. I like how it's got the circles as well as the lines and the characters. Japanese is all obviously very angular and Kotaku tumanako ke te pai tora. Oh, kotaku tumanako ke te pai tora. Oh, you're doing a bit of Māori. My te reo Māori is not very good, I'm afraid. Kotaku ke te pai. Yeah, sorry. And I probably do speak fast without even realizing I'm doing it, so I apologize. I don't know what tumanako means, Michi. Kotaku tumanako ke te pai. Ke te pai is like, you know, all is well, is it not? Today, all is well today. Hope you're having a good day. Tumanako, don't know that one. Yeah, my te reo Māori, I'm very rusty with that as well because I was learning through my work and obviously haven't been at work in 8 months. Yeah, I thought it was similar, but I don't know what tumanako, I don't recognise that word. Kei te pai is I'm well. Yeah. Usually you would say kia ora. Kei te pai is a casual way of saying are you good. I'm so rusty. I can't wait to go back to Te Reo Māori. Another thing is that I sign almost fluently because my son has got a hearing loss, and I think all of my language learning part of my brain. Oh yeah, you go back and forth. It's not a bad idea. The language learning part of my brain has been used up to learn sign for him. So as much as I planned to learn more Te Reo Māori and teach Te Reo Māori to my children, Te Reo Māori just means the Māori language in Māori. But I don't have enough Māori skill, really, because I ended up having a deaf child, and I didn't expect. So my resource for language, my time and energy and resource for language learning, I've definitely come in here and looted then, but I missed a stim, has been taken up by sign, which is obviously quite a different way of using a language. You're not using your voice, but also I've had to train myself to, because we also want his language acquisition to be good. We want him to learn English as well. I mean, he speaks, he doesn't really sign. He only signs when he really wants to. But I want him to understand sign and have that skill. So I speak and sign at the same time most of the time. But when you do that, you're getting the order of the language messed up, because sign and English, I have looted everything, huh? Yeah. Sign and English have different sentence structure. So, so I would say, instead of saying, hey, where's Daddy today? I'd say, today, Daddy, where? Yeah, exactly. Like, if someone knows sign, like, it just makes life so much easier. I just wish more people would learn. I don't know why I'm picking up every piece of coal. It's just making me heavier and heavier, but you just can't resist coal. Another lantern I obviously didn't pick up before.
This'll come in handy.
Got half a litre in it. Another toque. I'm good. I think I'm going to equip this one and leave it on the way out and not waste my oil. But I mean, he can hear well enough he'll be fine. His language is a bit behind, but he doesn't need people to sign to him, but gosh, it's useful if you have that as an extra skill. And sign is great because you can look at someone across the other side of the room and ask them a question, and you don't have to be anywhere near anybody to communicate. It's great. I have not seen sharks before. I think you're more likely to see sharks in Australia than New Zealand, but we definitely have them. It's not as common, that's for sure, as Australia, to have a shark come and try and get you, but I'm just going to crawl my way to the exit, by the way, and get rid of that coal, but I want it to regenerate. Because technically I think I could come back here and get more if I wanted to. But yeah, so I try and also speak slowly and clearly most of the time for my son. But when I'm streaming, I get a bit excited, I think, and talk a bit fast. No. She's doing some deep breathing. So I never came through to the other side. I think I just, because I was trying not to make sure I left the region. I think my boots are better. Oh yeah, of course I've got deer boots. I'm very cold. Everything's a bit damp. I don't have a pry bar. Oh, I do need a sign kit. Fire starting? What's my fire starting skill out of curiosity? 3. Oh yeah. Alright, well we're just gonna limp our way back, are we? Probably have to... Oh gosh. Well, I want that too. Probably gonna have to dump all the coal. So I'm not going to pick up any... Well, yeah, I'm not going to pick up any more. I have not been to Norway. I would love to go to Norway. When we lived in Edinburgh, we did think about doing a trip to Norway. It wasn't expensive to get to Norway, but it was expensive once in Norway, is what we were told. To, like Sweden and Norway and places like that. Like, the costs of everyday things were a little bit more expensive, but getting there would be cheap. So it evened out a little bit, but we didn't manage to get there. We did travel quite a lot, but didn't get to Norway, no. I know, all the loot calls to me. She's just crawling now. Yeah. I need to get under 50. Yeah. Oh well, I don't think... Seeing this as my own self-imposed challenge anyway, I honestly don't think there's a problem with me coming in here to get stuff, because it's technically, in my opinion... I'm still in coastal, actually, but I don't see it as leaving the map. But it probably is, really. It's technically time in coastal. But yeah, we're not on interloper. We don't need a desperate amount of coal. Are there bullets over there? There are. Oh, God damn it. All the loot calls to me. I need the loot. I must have the loot. Moving between bases as always when I'm the slowest. The slowest and most overburdened. Make the silly choices of carrying everything. I'm also nearly half tired, so that will be making a difference. Let's keep feeding her. No, not that one. Getting rid of the meat. I normally don't travel with meat. I normally only travel with non-perishable food. She's actually got no food now, but Pleasant Valley will have food. I can't not go get the bullets, though. We're going to end up taking no coal out of here, are we? I was just picking it up to move it on. Did anyone get that message from NSK? I don't know if it said anything important. My God. 2 fire strikers. Jeez Louise. Once I finish using this lantern, though, to be honest, I'm also dropping that. So I'm going to lose another 1.2 kilos in a minute. Did I catch a cold? No. I probably just sound like this normally. Sometimes I'm a bit nasal. I apologise. No, I have been, this winter's been particularly bad for our family, actually. Unfortunately. Well, it's been bad for New Zealand because we were quite insulated from winter illnesses for a few years there, with being closed to the world and our kids being home a lot of the time and lots of lockdowns, etc. What do you know? It sounds like Pleasant Valley has wind and a blizzard, perhaps. Of course it does. Well then. A scarf. And gloves. Oh, and matches. Alright. See you, Lantern. Thank you for your service. See if there's anything else we want to dump, because we're about to walk into the wind, I believe. Such high calorie, but I don't really want to carry meat. And having 2 fire strikes is actually really handy because they obviously wear down. So I don't really want to dump... Oh, they're only 0.1. They're very light. Are they that light in real life? That's very light. I don't think I want to travel in this anyway. Maybe I should give her a little rest before we go. Do some crafting and stuff. I mean, it does extend my sort of time. I can find a spot. Yeah. I suppose crafted stuff versus uncrafted is different in weight though, isn't it? So, got 3 bandages. Okay. I mean, it's marginal, really. Come on, PV. Really? Not really going to be able to get anywhere either. And I really don't want to travel when it's not safe. My rule, by the way, is that I have to be in the next location by dusk of the day after. So if for example, if I've been somewhere for 30 days, by dusk on day 31, I need to be in the new map, and that gives me travel time. So in theory, seeing this is so close together, I can actually hang out in the cave in here for a bit, and even potentially spend the night and wake up in PV and travel out of here when it's safe to do so. Because these are all my own self-imposed rules, I'm just going to do that. Because I don't even think I could get down to the rural store if I can't see or anything. Funny, yeah. I figured it's all marginal anyway. I'm not going to worry too much about crafted versus uncrafted. I do know that some players are quite particular about whether they carry things uncrafted or crafted for that reason. But let's give her a little bit of water and a little nap. And if it's light enough in the evening, I may be able to get somewhere. Otherwise, oh, there we go. We'll see what it's like. It cured 1% more. Thank you very much. Alrighty, let's... Oh, did you hear that little ding ding noise? That was a nice touch. I feel like I need to check my counts. I'll need to change the game day. And that was that technically surviving a blizzard? I wonder if the game considers that as me surviving a blizzard, or whether being outside in a blizzard is what makes you survive a blizzard. I'm curious. No, same amount of blizzards. Okay, good to know. 57 fires. And it'll be game day 63? Or still... Oh, it is 63. Okay. Yeah, that's not a count, that's manually. I can probably do that in a second. I just typed that in because I couldn't be bothered doing a command one for that. Probably shouldn't auto walk. I don't do that very often, but... where is it? I always think of, when I'm up here, I always think of running up here in story mode, if anyone has played. There's a section, I don't want to do too many spoilers, but there's a section... Here we go, I've updated Coastal Highway. There's a section in, it won't give away too much, where you're running up here with Timberwolves chasing you. I don't know if it's scripted or whether it was just my experience, but... They were hot on my tail. I have updated it. I'm very into stats and things, so it was quite fun for me to put all that together. I have basically spreadsheets for my whole life, so having commands and counters and stats in my stream was also something I thought would be quite fun. gonna say dusk music. Well, not looking forward to being in Pleasant Valley for a month, but hey, it's all good. It's better than being back in DP for a month. That was a long slog. She is a bit tired and it is getting late. But I don't feel like I'm going to get to the store. I could always go around the corner here and sleep in the cave. Gives me another outdoor night. The deep breathing is always annoying. I know Will is terrible for his deep breathing, but Astrid, when she's a bit tired and unencumbered, gosh, she deep breathes a lot. Yeah, I just remember them chasing me up there, but I know some of them, it felt to me, I don't know if it's true, but it felt to me like some of the encounters were scripted, like you'd been so long without an encounter, particularly in the part where you're actually carrying a person, which is something that happens, spoiler alert, sorry. It did feel like the time between how long it had been since you'd encountered Timberwolves affected how long it would be till suddenly you get another encounter. Might go up and over. I'm gonna loosely follow the road, but especially as it's getting dark, but I'm not gonna get those mushrooms. It's habit for me to want to collect all of the things so I can have Lopa style high amounts of tea, but I'm just gonna make sure I can actually get onto the road and get myself towards town ASAP, because this weather is turning for sure. Oh, I really don't like this map, but hey, I thought I'd get it out of the way, and it seemed like a logical place to go in the grand scheme of the order of things. I have to think about where I want to base myself to. I mean, obviously the farmhouse is usually people's choice. I think that probably is a sensible choice in terms of like storage and comfort and everything. But I could move around. I could base myself in town for a bit. At least it's relatively safe in town. You're not near bears, you're not near a lot of wolves. Hello town, I can see you over there. I'm coming. I mean, there is obviously a bear cave, but it's a little out of the way. I don't think he really loves to path towards town very much. And there are wolves, but they're usually easy to keep at bay with a revolver. Yeah, I mean, when I did my interloper experiment for Zack, we all had to spawn at the same point in PV at dawn to give us all the same start. And I think I did the farmhouse and Signal Hill and then immediately left because I hate it. I'm not a fan. There's a little house on the left standing. I think it's not. I think it's burned. Okay, so we're going to go to the rural store, I think, is our first point of call. Yes, Astrid. Very obvious. We're just going to... I can't sprint, of course. I mean, I could sleep in a car, but I think I'm going to get to the rural store before this turns to crap, because this snow is getting a bit faster. I don't think there's anything in the back. There really ever is. There's a hat. Yes, if I... Oh, hello. If I go to the rural store, grab some loot, and then run across, I could spend the night in the community centre. But yeah, I grabbed the... yeah, I went to the good loot at Signal Hill. It was funny because a couple of other people that did the same thing, like Very Tiny Burb, who was part of our Voyager playing Interloper crew, she also tried to go to Signal Hill and got scared off by the bear and ended up just leaving ASAP. And I think she would have missed out on some good stuff, because I do believe I got some good stuff. And then I spawned there recently on my Gunloper run, and I got the revolver and rifle in the same day, and then left PV. I was like, well, thank you, PV, I'm done. So, let's just go in here. Might get a pry bar. There's a whole lot of places I have not looked at in the last little while because I've had no pry bar. I did leave it in DP for weight. But, you know, obviously I'm extremely overburdened yet again. Soda. Nice. 1. 2. 3. Gosh. Oh, it's sort of in between. 4. Nice. Yay. Food that's not going to attract animals. That's a lot of it though. So I might base myself in Thompson's Crossing Community Hall for a little bit for my initial PV exploration, I think. And then I can always move to the... I think I've got one already. Yeah. And I can always move to... I won't need you for now. Move to the farmhouse when I like. I'm glad I left water behind because I've found plenty. More stump remover. I don't need either of you. You might be handy. I don't mind being overweight because I'm about to leave a whole bunch of stuff at my new base, so I'm just going to crawl over there in a second. Let's just load her up. Could even sleep here if I was worried, but I don't think I need to.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Alrighty. Don't think I need the sweater, but we've grabbed it. Coffee. Left all my coffee behind. Well, most of it. Okay. I think I've just got reishi, so I'll probably get rid of them, but... Soda. And that's the door. Okay. Don't know about anyone else, but I always go out the door I came in and make sure that I always have my bearings about me. Even though I very much know where the doors go. It's just a habit. Look at all that food. I came in here with no food. Not a problem. Okay. Still a bit of light. It's probably not very light for you guys, but I'm going to crawl my way over here. Probably won't loot it till light, so I don't use my lantern too much. I'll just find myself a bed and then I'll get all unpacked and settled in the morning. I do like that they changed this little kind of half town that it was, you know, with a few houses on either side of the bridge. Well, mainly just the rural store and the houses on the other side. I do like how they kind of turned it into a better location. It's nice. Island gardens for island people. Oh, that's right. That's the shared gardens behind, huh? Alright, yeah, I'll stick to my plan and I'll loot tomorrow. Let's go sleep in this cozy looking mattress over here. And we'll get all of our stuff kind of set up in here in the morning. Ooh, there's a moose up there. I don't think I even noticed that. I know there's a deer. That deer, this elk, I think it is, on the wall here. When the lights are off, because this deer is normal, that elk, when the lights are all off, I think it's illuminated. Look, let's see. Oh, it's not. Maybe in story mode it's illuminated? It's creepy. Like there's a... Oh, this one. Like, what is with this? Where is this light coming from? There's these weird pockets of illumination, but that deer... Like, you're in the kitchen at night and you're like, what the hell? It's with the creepy deer. See if I can find the bed, huh? There. Okay. She's well fed. Let's just give her a drink. Is there anything I can do quickly so that I'm not, going to bed too early? Sharpening. Hopefully I'll find more whetstones soon, because I've been definitely making sure everything is in tip-top shape. Yeah, everything else looks good. I can't do clothing repair, it's too dark. Yeah, I can't read or anything like that. So, let's just make sure she's at the point where she can sleep 9 hours. So about there. And of course, a blizzard. Good morning, PV. You nightmare place. Right. Just carry around one coal with us. To start with, let's go into the kitchen and put things in the big cabinet. PV's definitely gonna PV. So I wonder what the criteria is for blizzard survived. Because I obviously walked here in a bit of a blizzard. Does it mean that I came inside? Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. I've survived 24 blizzards. Longest running fire, 11 hours. Very interesting. I love statistics. It's great fun. Anyway, let's put some stuff away that we're not going to need to carry around with us. So, let's put away the guns book that we're not reading for a while. Let's put away the best fire striker. Let's put away basically all the stims. 3 of those, 5 of those. I've got 1 tea made, so let's put away the antibiotics. I never use these. We've got 1 prepared rose hips and 1 made already, so we've got 2 doses of painkillers, so I might keep the other one with me because I do tend to get a lot of sprains. That's dressings, okay, cool. We don't have spare clothing, do we? Oh yes, we picked up that random sweater. Food. Okay, well we're not going to put food in here because we don't want it to degrade, but I can put away coffee. Oh, it's by weight, we don't want that. The herbal tea. We've got 1 made. I guess I'll leave it here in case I need it. And then we can put like... Oh, I suppose we could use these soon. Make 2 more arrows. Let's put away 3 of them. 1 of you. 2 of you. 2 of you until I find the gun. You're handy, I suppose, in a blizzard, but no, I'll leave you for now. All of you. All of you. You. It's a lot of revolver ammo. Could probably drop, like, put 17 of it in there. Snare might be handy when I move on to the farmhouse, but not right now. I do have a book. Oh yes, it was too dark. And then let's put our feathers. Oh, let's take 6. So, excuse me, I took off. Our next plan to use we were going to make a rabbit mitts and a wolf coat. So the rabbit mitts take 4 pelts and 2 guts. Okay, and the wolf coat, moved off the menu. 4 guts, so I need 6 guts. And I can get rid of one of the rabbit pelts. Okay. So, get rid of this one. I need to drop the fresh one, actually, to let it cure. I need 6 guts and I've only got 5. Okay, that's fine. So, let's go out here and drop that. Yeah, the closest one is in the barn, isn't it? Yeah. So I will need to, I was going to go look kind of exploring anyway. But until I'm ready to craft, the rest of it can just go away. In here. So we will just put away. Oh no, but I do need a workbench for arrows, of course.
Snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Oh boy, Astrid, are you thirsty? Really? You're very subtle about it. Okay, and what I will do is if I got any more of that wolf meat left, I want to finish it. Oh, I finished it. Cool. Alright, well we can drop a bunch of food, I guess. The heavy stuff, I think. Carry around the really light stuff. A couple of sodas. Okay. Can do a little... gosh, she's sensitive today. Do a little storage on the counter here. And then I'll have to raid the kitchen and I'm sure I'll find more. See this? Oh, you can. I can put things on the chopping board. I'm assuming it's a chopping board. Alrighty. Some more heavy, tasty food. While I'm here in PV, I would quite like to hunt another wolf or 2 so that I have extra pelts. I'd quite like to maybe hunt one of the bears. I think I might hunt the one that roams around the plane crash because he mauled me once and I haven't gotten over it. The one by the farmhouse obviously is quite an easy target because if you can do it from the porch. But I have seen and heard and experienced actually some not quite so reliable hunting sessions there.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, another can opener. That's actually in good nick. Okay. I'm finding lots of light food that I'm just keeping on me.
I could use this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so chopping, gonna get rid of the good one of these, and new knife. Good knife, okay. I did everything, huh? Yeah, okay. Oh, up here. Oh, I'm not close enough. I'm gonna stop shortly for a break. I need a drink. I'm getting a bit dry throat. Ooh, crackers. Might drop the crackers because they are very high value. Where are ya? Yeah. Huh? And a tomato soup. Yeah, my throat's dry and I'm a bit... I need to have a drink, I think.
I'll take it.
Oh, more crackers. Okay, definitely not wanting for food here in town. Okie dokie. Nothing I missed on the bench or anything. What was that? Oh, the cardboard box. Okay. Alright, well.
I'll take it.
Might as well use the blizzard to have a quick look around. Oh! Huh. I'll probably get rid of the, that one. It's lighter. It's not as waterproof by far. Not as protected. No. It's really not as good. Even with the lower condition, it's not as good, I don't think. But we'll hang on to it. That can be our little clothing trunk. Give me all your toilet water. Yeah, 2 boxes. Yeah, Cracker's telling me it's time to hydrate in real life.
I think I can use this.
Oh, I was hoping to get one more bandage. That was handy. I'm going to leave this stuff here. It's a good little storage spot for it anyway. Cloth if I needed it. What's this? Oh, crappy leather shoes. That's my firewood. This must be close, yeah. I need to make sure I check the entranceway as well.
Hope nobody needs
Another
this.
soda. More water. I'll need to get the little security cabinet down there too, but I'll just come here for a Oh, bullets! What a random place for bullets. Can't say I've ever found them there, but that's fine. Interesting. Don't think I've ever found anything back here, but I look anyway. Wish I could play the piano. It's very much not a correct piano, but that's fine. I think that's probably... Huh. Yeah, I don't think that's remotely close to 88 keys. Books are always good to start fires with. So, need to get rid of this table to get to this cabinet. Yeah. Wild bingo nights. Oh, and I just had a crappy dress shirt anyway. Oh well, we can drop the extra bits and bobs here. It's always good to have a book. Not the coal. Yep, thank you. I'll drop the coal and the wood. 40 kilos is pretty good to me. Was there anything else I picked up I wanted to leave in here? I can't remember. Oh, I can leave the accelerant, that's for sure. Though they are handy when you're out and about, but to start a fire in an emergency, but yeah. Sodas. I don't even know if sodas degrade, to be quite honest, but I think I'll drop a couple of more good sodas that I picked up. Sounds nice and clear now, so I might go and loot the rest of the town a little bit. But firstly, I'm going to take a really quick break, get myself a drink, see if I can find my slippers, because that would be nice. And I'll be back very shortly. Hang on. Yeah, so I'll leave you with some clips to watch. I'll be back in probably 2 or 3 minutes. I'll see you really soon. If you can't stay, no worries. Thanks for being here. If you can, I'll see you soon.
You big beast of a boy. Off you go. My heart just left my body right then. Oh my god. I might have to pass time. I don't know how far down he goes though. If I... yeah, he wants cuddles. If I pass time, I don't know how far away he's going to go. Like if he actually is going to disappear far enough for me to get out and move. I was just going to car hop, but I'm not going to do that if getting out is going to trigger him to turn around. So I'm curious about his path.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Emily, welcome in. Yeah, definitely made my heart go, like, gave me palpitations. Whew. Yes! Love it. Love it. That made my day. That made my absolute day. And unfortunately, on Lopa, I I can't really... Oh, well, I shouldn't eat him, should I? Wow. That is so cool. He's stuck. Broken wolf. Can someone clip that, please? No worries, lady. Thanks for hanging out. What the... Tuk, 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 tuk. Pile of tea, pile of tea. Gonna sit with my pile of tea. Then I'll drink one of the teas. Then I'll go to the deer blind. Pile of tea. Sorry, I'm in a very silly mood. I'm very sleep deprived today. Pile of teas. Oh, you're not warm. We're not close enough. Pile of teas. Skiish boots. Goat man. Goat man. Getting cold, getting cold, getting cold, but you're all right. Can't believe I've lost half my condition. But it's all good, it's all good. We got down, we got down. There might be another revolver around the corner too, I just realised. Just remembered. We did it! Oh, hey!
I'm not gonna be able to carry this
If I had
around
cam
much
on,
longer.
you could see just a little fist pump. That was a good shot. I was not expecting that at all. I thought I would just scare him off. I'm very pleased with myself. Sorry. That is just the feet, that I'm just leaving behind. The weird little... Should probably follow his track, but, you know, kind of no. No! 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 I do not have the... anything other than the revolver. He is back. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that gave me a fright. That roaring. Holy shit.
I killed him with an ankle shot? That was amazing.
Kangaroo.
Hit me. This is how millennials do a phone, by the way. Apparently the youth do this. The youth do this, like, you know, and then they do this. Apparently if you say, answer the phone. But that is a phone when you're my age. Anyway, yeah, Brittany Brunch was awesome. Here, so that I can go to DP and back. And when I come back... Excuse me? Excuse me? I think not, Bear. I heard him. That sounded almost like the scared noise. But
don't think it was. I think it was the "there's a taste of human" noise. Let's go out the back door and see where he is. That's too funny.
Pause it and don't pull on. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed that contribution. What am I doing? Why am I goating by the bear cave with the baby on my knee? Everybody. It's a hard one because it's such a little jaunty guitar-y tune, and it's yeah. And again,
Hello. I hope I didn't interrupt mid-clip. Hope you got some fun ones to watch. I have filled up a very large bottle with beverage, so I should be well hydrated for a little bit. Right. That's better. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, sodas don't give food poisoning. Yeah, I was worried about whether... I'm not too worried about the food poisoning, especially seeing as I have level 5. I was wondering about whether they degrade. Because, you know, like the crackers apparently don't degrade. Who was saying that? Street OG was saying the crackers don't lose condition? Or something. Something doesn't lose condition. But does that mean I can put that in a container? Anyway, I still prefer not to leave any food in a container, so I won't. Just in case. Oh. Interestingly, I've actually got my phone open on Twitch. And Troop, the colours of people's names on my phone chat are different to the colours on my laptop chat. I wonder why that's happening. So, for example, Troop, you are green on my phone, and you are purple on my laptop. You don't know if I know they don't cause food poisoning. Someone was saying they are the safest. But I thought it was Street OG who said they don't lose condition. Which was news to me. But again, I may have misunderstood or misremembered what he said. There was definitely something that didn't. I don't know. I may be conflating two things together in my mind. But yes, crackers, even more. Crackers are amazing. I don't know why I've got the revolver out. I don't plan to shoot the house. The house has done nothing to me. More. I did figure I would find a bunch of food on Voyager in here, but it's quite a lot, isn't it? I know a lot of people on Lopa avoid town. Like, I didn't come here on any of my Lopa runs. Because town doesn't really have anything, which is interesting. Not much of value, anyway. Whereas on Voyager, this place is a treasure trove. So. But yeah, pretty much everywhere on Lopa is disappointing. To be fair.
Hope nobody needs this.
Finding dress shirts, like, no. It's funny, earlier in, I think it was Just Cryogen's stream, Maria was asking if anybody was going to do the cosplay contest that Interlinda currently, well, they're going to be doing until September. And I wasn't going to, but I've realised that I basically have the probably a couple of items of clothing that mean I could be Molly from episode 3.
I'll take it.
So I'm thinking about it. I could even do the makeup kind of like to match the art style, you know, the fact that they've got kind of really pale faces and pink cheeks and stuff. Yeah, just because people live in rural areas doesn't mean they don't want to dress nice once in a while. Very true.
Dress shirts are useful, just not in the wintry apocalypse. Astrid must look so silly though, walking. If anyone saw her walking around town, like, look at her. I know it's about survival, but if for some reason civilization came back, they would be like, what is that woman doing? Walking around in like a wolf coat and like, what are her pants made of? Are they deer? Is she wearing boots made of deer? I'm just gonna dump. Some of the heavier stuff here that I just found. Keep her nice and speedy. Should probably spray buildings I've searched, to be quite honest. I was doing this run a couple of nights a week, but every now and then I come back to it and I'm like, oh my god, what was I doing? Especially when I've just arrived at a map. Have I been there yet? So I should probably start graffitiing things. Oh, that was accidental. Definitely sends a strong message, doesn't it? I was gonna say, yes, there are boots there.
I think I can use
But I have deer boots, and just to remind myself I don't need them. Okay. Oh, shelf here. I'm not going to pick up any more books because I've just grabbed a few. More food. Thank you. Gonna look upstairs. Oh, what was there? No. Look upstairs quickly and then we'll raid the kitchen. I do love these TARDIS houses. They're very small outside. I don't like finding corpses. It creeps me out. Oof. I keep saying, one of these days for their Halloween event, they're going to make the corpses move or something. You're going to look up, you're going to turn around here, and you're going to look up, and it's going to be like in the other corner or something. That would add a very interesting element to a Halloween game. Oh, this asset's weird. Look, can you see that the can is orange at the end and white? Oh, and white the rest. And then when you move closer to it, it loads in and flips. This happens in a few houses. Particularly on PlayStation, I think. But I'd be interested to see if someone would test it on PC. See? Da 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 da. 4 days a night, 4 days of nope. Yeah, I would, if they actually put in something into the game that you could see, that was some sort of NPC, you know, like in the story mode, there's obviously like Methuselah and others, but you know, they don't actually put Molly into the game. It's probably quite difficult to, outside of the scenes, to do that. If they ever actually managed to do that for a Halloween event, I would lose my mind. Imagine if you were outside and you just saw something completely new moving around in the game and they hadn't, like, they just said, hey, it's a Halloween event, and they hadn't prepared anybody for it. Like, the first person who played it and streamed it would give us all a heads up, but Jesus Christ. It would be quite the surprise. I searched you? Yeah. Definitely an abundance of stuff. we're going to be fairly well looked after while we are here.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much
Yep,
longer.
I know, Astrid, I know. Sure. As long as it's not zombies. Yeah, I know, they're in everything. I would not want Hinterland to go that way, and I don't think they ever would, to be quite honest. Let's eat some 4% condensed milk. That seems like a great decision. Ah, iron stomach. It's excellent. Nice. You know, an abominable snowman, yetis. Aren't they the same thing? Something would be interesting. But I do like the Halloween stuff they added with, they added the maple syrup and all of that for Halloween, didn't they? I like the idea of the events. But yeah, I could never play Darkwalker, so something else would be good. Oh, I keep doing that because I'm doing it with one hand. Oof, okay. Zigzagging my way through town here. Slowly. And then probably well, I don't know what time of day it is, but we'll be moving further afield. More crackers, good lord. Ah! Forgot I had the hacksaw on me. I'm good. Please don't chop down all the shelves. God, everybody's left a plethora of edible goods. It's always reassuring. Paint? Blood? Who knows? Maybe the malevolent combined spirit of all the rabbits whose necks players have snapped over the years. Oh my god. Seeing I'm not good at stoning bunnies, I don't often have to snap necks. So that's always a nice reprieve. Alrighty, church time. Just in time for another beautiful Pleasant Valley day. I mean, it's a nice map. Like, just looking at it, like, I love that bridge, and it's just an absolute pain in the hoop to live in. Oh, thanks for your contribution to the Wintermute challenge. Nice. Oh, the light is pretty. Look at that. Look at that pretty light on the floor. I like that. Might try and get the stained glass in the same shot and take a little screenshot of that. Started making my MacBook rotate through a series of long dark screenshots as my desktop, which is quite nice. Let's put our gun away. Let's turn off our HUD for a second. Kind of want to just get this sort of view as well, without Astrid's breath getting in the way, but that's not normally possible. Can't get it really well framed because of you can't get back far enough. But hey, that'll do. I should probably, just looking at it, remove the has the dead sleep from the points. Good morning, Dun. How are you? Good morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Yeah, it's evening. I'm going a bit late tonight. Started late with the intention of playing late because my lovely husband is going to let me have a sleep in tomorrow. Hope you're all set up for a productive writing morning, as it may be. I think you said you were seeing your son and granddaughter today, maybe? Hope I'm remembering that right. That's exciting. I think this house is condemned, and I think I always want it to be, like, not condemned, but pretty sure it's boarded up. Is it? Yeah, it's got the notice on the door. Nice. Oh, that'd be nice. I think there's usually stuff in this little... Oh, there's a deer right there. This would be good archery practice. Don't... I mean, it's Voyager. You can get so much closer than Lopa, huh? Oh, there's cattails there too. It's funny how I don't care about them when I'm not... Ah, just that magic pixel where I got too close. I don't care really much about our cattails when I'm on Voyager, but good to know they're there. Got an abundance of food. I know, yeah, playground, huh? Oh yeah, I was going to look in here. Let's do that, and then let's try and take that deer down. That would be fun. Give me some meat, but also, for the sport. Never remember. I think I found stuff in here. Might have been story mode, though, to be honest. Right, where'd he go? I'm gonna go left and do a little wide berth. Hopefully I don't scare him. Oh, yep, there's the clompy clomps. Oh, clompy clomp. Clompy clomp. Okay. Cool, cool. Just go down there and chill out. Go settle. No, of course, you're gonna go all the way to the church. And keep going. Okay, yes, good, good. I need to get archery skills so that I can do this crouched. That's what I would love to be able to do. I know eventually, by the time I've finished my year in the Long Dark, I will have achieved that. But, you know, what am I at? 1. What game are we at? Are we at 64? Okay. Right, stay still. No! Ah, so the distance I can get to him is actually remarkably not too far off what I can do in Lopa. So that's interesting. I always remembered getting closer. But it's obviously, I'm probably remembering with the rifle where you can get very close because you crouch. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back, please. You're the only deer I've seen near here so far. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Doe? See what I did there? It's not a doe, but still. Is that the chains rattling? Yeah, that's the swing chain rattling in the wind. I've never heard that before. Cryptic All Blacks talk on twitch.tv. Oh. Oh, well, you know. We've been losing a bit lately. I take it we lost. I don't really care. I imagine my husband's probably watching it on his little Sky thing on his PC. Oh well, we've not been doing great at the good old Ruggerberries. But, we can't always win, and we've been winning for a very, very long time, so I suppose it's one of those swings down to not being the best all the time again. Right, I'm going to try for a long shot here, because it's been a long time since I've done a good long shot. I can actually still see him. He's going behind a snowbank. That is rude. We'll wait and see where he goes. Let's eat some really terrible red condition food while we're waiting. Oh. We do live in interesting times. Yeah, they keep talking about, like, firing the team and stuff. Like, the coaches and stuff. Like, ah, did he go behind the church? He must have. Oh, there he is. Look, he's by the steps. Oh, he's scared. Is there a wolf coming through town? What's he scared of? Because I wasn't anywhere near him. That was interesting. Yeah. So, basically done. We've been, like, #1 in the world for a very long time, and no one's basically beaten us very much at all in years, which does kind of, you know, makes us all proud because we're very good, but at the same time, it's a bit boring. So, it's all good if we're... Did I really just scare away that deer? Oh, there's no wolf in town. I was miles away from him. I was... Oh well. Okay, well, I think I've looted everything and I'm quite heavy, so let's take it back. Yeah, rugby is our biggest thing, really. Don't really do football. Well, we do, but we're not, like, we're still relatively new in the world of football, as in soccer. So we're not doing too badly in that, but it's still relatively new to us. But we're okay at cricket. We've been a lot better at cricket lately. Yeah. I know you've said that before, but I always love it. They just realise they're late for an appointment. Alright. Oh, I missed a soda. Oh well. There can be a soda for the road. Well, yes. Traditionally, New Zealand has said soccer. But I lived in Scotland for a long time and I have a Scottish husband, so I refused to say soccer. And because we're now in a football, we were in a league with Australia, which is considered a football league. Why did I do that? Oh, that's fine. More and more people are calling it football, and most people who like football who live in New Zealand will follow probably like the English Premier League or European teams, and they all call it football. So it's kind of a combined sort of thing. But yes, growing up it was always soccer, but it's definitely made a move towards football. Dropping the heavy cans. Wish I could stack them in these little shelves. Oh, can I? Can I? I saw a little slither of green there. Oh, it was like an edge. I don't want to put it on the edge. Oh, I can put them in here. Oh, that's pleasing. I have to remember they're there though, because someone remind me they're there. Because that second one I can't even see. Yeah, worldwide, yeah. It's a much more common term. But yeah, you have American football, so I totally understand why you have a different term. Like, it's confusing otherwise. Ah, and what? Oh, okay. We'll put it on the bottom then. There we go. That's helpful. What'd troops say? As with most things in the world, blame the English. They came up with the word here. Yep. Blame the English for a lot of things at the moment. They're really screwing up the UK right now. Anyway. How's this going? Because we could make a trip to the barn. Oh, so close. Time of day is it? Oh, okay. So I think we'll spend the night here. And then we will take our crafting supplies. And we will head to the barn. So that we can make the rabbit mitts. And the wolf coat. But what I will do, I think, is spend the night in a car. Because I have been sleeping a lot of nights lately inside, and I think my cabin fever risk will be coming back pretty soon. And I'm going to be crafting for quite a long time inside, and I'd like to not get cabin fever if I can. So, preemptive snooze outside, I think. We'll go sit in the car, read a book. I'm very toasty, unless it gets incredibly cold, which, you know, is a possibility. I'm very toasty in my wolf coat. We can go sleep in this truck over here. I don't even think I've searched this truck yet, actually, so that's convenient. Excuse me, sorry about clearing my throat so much. I've got a bit of acid reflux this evening for some reason. A little bit of heartburn. Need to go find... I think I've got some of those chewable heartburny things. I should probably go look for one of them. And I think the talking is making it worse. Right. Time of day. Early. What? Do you see the As the Dead Sleep info on the screen? What is going on? I'm definitely in my Voyager run. That is a glitch. Right, let's read for a couple of hours, which will also give us an indication of how cold it's going to be as it gets tonight. That is weird. I've actually had similar things like that before, where I've been in the middle of doing a challenge and also playing a run, and in my run the challenge information has appeared, so that's quite funny. Yeah. I would be extremely far from any of the graves if this was an acid dead sleep run, and I've managed to regain condition quite a few times, so pretty sure it's not. I remember leaving my game and coming back to make sure too when that happened last time. Oh, perfect. Look, I can probably do 9 hours of sleep. I'm not going to, because I don't need condition regain, and I'm nervous that it will get cold, though it's highly unlikely. Bedtime soda. Good for the teeth. Right. Let's do like 12 degrees with 5 degree bonus. As the Voyager sleeps. Thank you for that. That's funny. That is weird. Ooh, pretty. Don't know how well you can see, but it's a really nice starry night, really blue. Very pretty outside. Hydrate. And we will probably do a slightly longer stretch because I'm feeling pretty confident that I'll be fine. Also, it's Voyager. I think that will wake me up if I get too cold anyway. It's just habit that I don't like to sleep long stretches outside. So that's 8. So yeah, I'm still fine. Let's do both calories and hydration. And let's do 63 days, something. So we should be, while I'm in here in the dark, we should be on day 65. And we have survived how many days in PV? 1. So what I can do now is use... Oh, sorry about the noise. I can use my little command. A PV. And a game day. Yeah, look at the grave. I'm a bit behind. There we go. And now we can look at this. This will be... Sorry, I find this all very fun. I like statistics. Nice. Alright, well, let's go back inside. I've got 1 bar down. Oh, look, another blizzard. I can sprint now at least, though. Halfway. Ah, PV. This weird lighting, I tell ya. You noticed this before, Dan? You probably don't come to Pleasantville very often, but at night in Pleasantville, in the community centre, we have a very lit corner over here. And then we have a very lit deer. Because obviously one must illuminate the deer. I cannot see how he is illuminated. There's also a little bit over there. There's no particular window or also this moose. But yeah, we just have a creepy spotlight deer. And the first time I ever noticed it, I also have quite a lit kitchen. First time I ever noticed it, I was standing in the kitchen doing something and I looked up. I came past the door and I was like, what the heck is that? Any hoodle. Let's go over here. Curtain, lower. Shoes, to the right. No, to the left. Take it to the bridge. Wood. No, not a bed. Where are you, bed? There's several beds in here. I must stumble across one of them eventually. Bed. Okay. We can pass time. Astrid is insane theory, yeah? That deer is a distant relative of the white stag from episode 3 and it's emanating the last of its otherworldly aura. That's canon. Nice. Dunn has not played Wintermute, so I will try not to spoil Wintermute for Dunn, but the white stag is a side quest, so it's not particularly a spoiler anyway. Okay, let's get ourselves prepared to leave. In theory, we should be able to at some point soon. Put away my pew pew gun. We want all our crafty stuff. Not the bear hide until I find another one. So I'm going to need another guts if I want to do all the crafting I want to do. And we want 6 feathers. Where are my arrow shafts? Don't I just keep them on me? Here, yeah, okay. Right, so I've got 44 kilos, which is not ideal for travelling to the barn. So, let's get rid of some stuff. Do I need a hacksaw right now? Probably not. Probably don't need to take 2 pots with me either. Probably don't need to take 2 books with me. I'll just take 1 bow with me. Get rid of some cloth. We can refuel my lantern and then we can get rid of the fuel. Oh gosh, it'll only be a tiny bit anyway. Okay, get rid of the tiny bit of fuel. I don't have tools, which makes arrows slightly faster, but honestly I'm not going to need to do them super speedy anyway. I'm only making 2. Get rid of a cup of coffee. Get rid of all of this coffee. Get rid of this coffee. No extra clothing. Probably don't need a stem. Get rid of one of the mushrooms. I'm under 40 kilos now anyway, but... Alrighty, well, let's read and hope the blizzard goes away. Curious. I really want to know how they count the blizzard survived thing. Because I was only outside for a minute. Oh, there was some more fuel in the corner store that I missed? Okay, good to know. Yeah, look, it's counting the blizzard survived as 25. Because I was only outside for a second, though. So that's very interesting. It's not something I realised before. Oh, there's a soda on the doorstep, so we can have that for the road. I suppose they're considering these windows as illuminating stuff, but I still find the lighting in here very odd. It's pretty, though. It's a nice view. I like the pulpit being kind of lit as well. Even though it's not a church, it's got a little lectern. I just think of it as kind of churchy because of the story. Oh, there's basic tools, but I honestly don't care. Like, it's It's not going to make a huge amount of difference. Oh, I didn't loot the office, did I? I bypassed it. One on the display shelves? Oh yeah, okay. I thought I grabbed it, but if I didn't, that's all good. That's good to know. Thank you. Alright, I might read and hope that this goes away. God, I found so many toques. I've only got an hour of this book, don't I? Yeah. Oh, listen to that. Check me out, Weather God. I'll just drop it. Thank you for listening to me, Pleasant Valley, for once in your life. It's funny, I will count that blizzard even though I don't really think it was one. It's only outside. Too many toques. Too many toques. It is such a thing on Voyager when you're 60-something days into the game and you've gone to places with lots of stuff. Coastal and Pleasant Valley for sure. Alrighty. Let's head out of here. My blizzard count is going to go through the roof, isn't it? Should probably get a couple of these. Drive-by stick pickup. I haven't been speaking slowly. I'm not sure if our Korean friend is still here, but I apologise if I am still too fast. If you are still here. Done. We've had a Korean friend in the chat, which has been very nice, but we have had to translate using Google what they have been commenting. So far, all good, but they did ask me to speak a bit slower, but that's sometimes hard to remember to do. Hello, Wolf. I was going to say, what is the black blob? Hello. You coming to visit me? That's nice. See if I can actually shoot you today. Shooting you too close. Yep, I'm doing it far too late. Yeah, off you go. Go die. Thank you. Did I count the last wolf I killed? I'm pretty sure I did. Go die somewhere. Thank you. I know there are some very popular Korean TLD streamers actually. Bullet? Casing? Do I care? Probably not enough actually. Let's just move on, shall we? Was I further up? I don't care enough. Definitely when you're learning another language, yeah, everybody speaks really fast. I still find my sign teacher quite fast a lot of the time. And I feel quite fluent in sign. But sometimes I'm just watching her and I'm just like, oh my god, what did you say? What? I've been so good at shooting the wolves, but this stream I have not. I have been failing. But he'll die soon. Be another wolf for my count. This deer doesn't seem bothered by me. I don't want to kill him though, because if I'm going to shoot a deer I want to be able to harvest it, and I don't want to do it this far away from where I'm planning to go. Though it was tempting, he was very nicely placed. Goddamn wolves. Pleasant Valley's they're just gonna maul me all the time, aren't they? If I just stayed a little bit to the left too, that wolf wouldn't have even cared. I was just a little bit too close to him. Voyager's range is so far away, like, he wasn't going to be particularly bothered. Now, am I coming up where I think I am, or am I Too far over. I think I'm fine. Yeah, the river's curving, so I'm pretty sure I am in the right spot. My food is going down much faster than I expected it to. I'm just eating by weight at the moment. Try and keep things light. Seeing we have an abundance. Though we don't have a huge amount of water. Yeah, I think I learned how to say a little bit slower please in pretty much every language I've learned. Should probably start relying on torches and stones a bit more than shooting everything, but shooting is fun. Yep, exactly where I thought I was, that's good. Every now and then you doubt yourself, huh? Just like, yeah, I'm totally in the wrong spot. And then you realise, no, actually, no, you're perfect. It's just paranoia because snow, tree, everything looks the same. Hoping there's arrows in this target behind the barn too, because that would be a couple of extra arrows, and I would have basically ended up with about 6 arrows without forging, so that's nice. Let's have a look. Voyager usually gives you at least 1. Oh, it's just 1. That's fine. I want a broken one. That's handy. I was saying earlier, Dun, if you're listening, Chef Maria was talking about, well, she was asking if anyone was doing the cosplay contest, and I wasn't going to do it. But then I realised there's a character in episode 3 that has kind of reddish hair, blondie reddish hair, and she wears overalls with a jumper underneath. And I have those, so it wouldn't take any effort for me to dress up as her, so I could do it. And I could do the makeup and make myself look a little clownish in the face like they do. Yeah, might as well. That's the famous Molly that you've heard people talk about. Hello, barn. Wood. Yeah. I don't look anything like Astrid, and I have long hair. I would have to tuck up to be Astrid. But Molly has longish hair. I think she has it braided, or it's in a bun behind her head. But yeah, I could definitely pull off what kind of hairstyle she's got. And I have most of the outfits, so why not? I think it's to September, mid-September or something. Lying face down in the snow and taking that pic. But where would you find snow? Would you make some snow? That would be really, really good though, done. If you could find really dark clothing, because they all wear really dark grey or dark blue or black clothing and a hat, and cover yourself in like snow or something that resembles snow in an awkward position. Step 1, find snow. And yeah, get a picture. That's brilliant. Have like a bloody bandage next to you. A lot of them have bloody bandages. Or like a random piece of like a can of spray paint or something next to you, like a knife. Ruined running shoes. Have I been this slow to get to PV that the clothing in the lockers is ruined? That's funny. By the time I get to Timberwolf, I wonder if all the stuff at the summit will be ruined. At least I don't have to worry about the food. I can eat any of the food, but yeah. Blech. Stuck. Oh, hello. Let's go back over and open that locker then. Thanks for the pry bar. There's more stuff I can probably open back in town. Oh, a lantern I don't need. Oh, fire. Oh, a bunch of stuff I don't need. Okay, that's fine. Part of the problem with such a long run is that you end up like finding all this stuff that you're just never probably going to find useful. Just, you know, first world problem. Not exactly a bad thing. Oh, I didn't do these two. Yeah, because I got the pry bar and got excited. More leather, okay. Gloves.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
But yeah, I think that's a great idea. Because no one will think of dressing up as one of the bodies. They're all going to dress up as the characters. So that's very inventive. Alright. How long? Oh, I can do the mitts. I can do the mitts or the coat. I'm tempted to just... I've already got a coat. It's going to take 25 hours? My god. Oh, I see. 25 depending on the tool. 25, yeah. The mitts are not going to take anywhere near as long. Because they're with a sewing kit. Tempted to just do the rabbit mitts now. Why am I constantly damp? Like, I guess it's always snowing, but still. Let's get her nice and fed. And then she can do the mitts. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, do a bedroll. That's a great idea. Also, we can do the arrows. Let's do the arrows first. Yeah. 2 more arrows. Hype. Probably make a third if I'd brought enough stuff with me. I think I left all the feathers behind because I didn't think I'd be able to make another one. If I harvest the broken arrow. Two feathers. I just need 1 feather. Oh, got a shiver then. Yeah, I just need... Oh, I would need 1 more arrow shaft, which obviously I left that back at the thing as well. Okay, let's do the mitts. How is her food and drink situation? It's not bad, it's not bad. Yeah, if you could find a piece of fabric that was blue and had some brown straps around it to make it look like the bedroll, that would be a great idea. Or like make a stem. You know, make some... Or... Actually, you can get those printed labels from Etsy that someone has made of all the food from the Long Dark. Print them out, put them on cans, and put the cans next to you. I think if I do the Molly thing, I will do that. Do the cans. I can be like, here's Molly with her food. Be helpful if I could hold a rifle, but not something I can get my hands on very easily in New Zealand. Don't know anyone with a gun. I have a friend with an air rifle, but, you know, I don't think he has it anymore. Doesn't really look like the rifle in the game either. Let's do the rest of the mitts. No, thank you. Switch to time. Craft. And now it's dark. Yay, finished. Okay. Mitts hype. Look at her now. Gosh. I need to make the bare bedroll so I can get that achievement, that wrapped in furs achievement. As that is an achievement I do not have yet. So I need to kill a bear, but I really don't want to because they're scary. Okay. Should probably make some water because we don't have it. 1.9 litres is not too bad. Let's sleep and make some water in the morning. Hey Vidhoff, nice to see you. Good morning. A Will cosplay. I would have had him struggling while standing next to an otherwise empty locker that only had orange spray paint. Yeah, you just need a can of spray paint for that one. How are you, Vidhoff? Good morning.
I'll take it.
Excellent. 2 sodas. That will be very helpful. Let's drink a soda. So, I need 1 more gut to do the wolf coat. So what I should do in the morning is leave some stuff here and go hunt a deer and get a gut. I don't think there's anything much I can do. Sharpen my... Oh, I've got 2 hatchets. That's why. Let's leave a hatchet here. We don't need 2 hatchets right now. 2 knives too. That's right, I picked up another knife. Let's leave that here too. I can spray paint tools on the door when I leave to remember that there's stuff here. We're probably just going to pass time. Till we can sleep for 9 hours. We're 3/4 of the way tired. Nice. Take a very small drink. Have I lost condition? I have, haven't I? I don't really want to waste... Yeah, I've almost got it back. I don't want to waste the herbal tea. Should be warm enough in here. I'm not really going to worry about it. Yeah, 26C, jeez. I'm not going to worry. Oh, what do you know? Another blizzard. What a surprise. Surely not. That would not be something that happens here. Right, well, let's make some water. Silly, silly Pleasant Valley. I don't even think I have torches because I don't use them. So I was going to light the fire with a torch, but... Yes, that is my new command. I very much like my new commands. My progress. PV's probably got another day on it now, but I'll check that in a second. 100% fire. Love it. Fire starting is so good. The fire count is wrong though. I need to fix that. That's going to bother me. Though, I suppose I'll just keep lighting fires. I'll probably get up to 65 fires pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in day 60. What am I, 65 or something? So yeah. I've just shot and killed every wolf that's given me any hassle, basically. Some water. Might as well make a tea. So yeah, that's why it's quite high, but I've just been like, oh, you're giving me hassle? Yeah, take a bullet. Right, let's have a look. We are on day 66, so let's add a game day. 66! And it's probably Pleasant Valley. Done Pleasant Valley 2 days, probably? Yep. So we can add a Pleasant Valley day. And... Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry, I had to push the button yet. I'm just cycling through the menus like a mad woman. Blizzard survived 26. Interesting how they add the blizzard count. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Okay. 5 started 58. Okay, we're nearly at 65. It'll be fine. 26 blizzards. 5 sprains. Oh, and I got another wrist sprain actually, so I didn't count the sprain. I'm having fun here, sorry. This doesn't interest you. Blizzards. I love stats. And 3 can openers found. 41 cans opened. The things that they collect. I don't remember distracting any wolves by decoys, but apparently I have. Oh, and I've killed that other wolf, haven't I? 23. Did it say 23? Or 22? Oh, you said 22, didn't you? Yeah, so I need to count the wolf too. Fun times. I'm actually not even planning on it. The first 2 locations with 30 days are at the top. So that was unintentional. But hours indoors, hours outdoors. Fun. Anyway. I'll probably burn this tea, yeah. tea, glorious tea. Yeah, so it's a series of commands. I can send you the code and stuff if you like that off, and then you just add each individual command, and then the Year in the Dark command is looking, it's basically saying get count for each of these commands, and you just put it into the text. I'm more than happy to send it to you. I wrote Katz's ones, that's why Katz's ones are quite similar. I wrote all of hers for her, because she didn't know how to do it. Which, you know, may have been a ruse. Maybe she just wanted someone to do it. Yeah, no worries, I'll send it to you. Are we friends? Like, are we actually connected as friends on Discord? So we should do that. Let me find you. Find your friends. No, I don't want to sync my phone contacts. No, okay. I don't know how to do it without finding you in the chat somewhere. If you find me and message me, or friend request me, I will add you, then I can DM you. Or you can just DM me, I suppose. We could make coffee. I don't really think we need to. 22 minutes till boiled. I was really hoping the blizzard would go away, but it doesn't sound like it is. Oh, of course. Yeah, you can just add me. 2.7, I might do... Actually, might do one more liter. Which needs like 40 something minutes, so let's do one of these. Come on, Blizzard. Oh, it intensified. Sometimes it intensifies before it ends, so that swell of sound comes up and then it goes down again, but nope, not this time. Alright. Suppose I could take a torch out of it. I probably should have added more to get a few more. Haven't really been using them, to be quite honest. Because I've got a lot of matches and fire striker and guns. Have I not got sticks? One. Oh, yeah, cool. Alright, well, what am I supposed to do? Killing time. I've got no books to read. I can't craft the wolf thing without the extra gut. It can be a bit janky, yeah. I wrote Cats a little document, so what I can do is paste all my commands into a document and send that to you. I'll send you a little explainer. Right, up here I'm going to leave my wolf stuff. Down here. 4 pelts. And then to the side we're going to leave... No, not the cured leather. Or the cloth or whatever it was. Oh, I suppose I'm going to leave the cured leather. I don't really need it. I don't think I have anything leather on me anymore. No, I don't really need cured leather anymore. I should probably leave the mitts, the gloves that I'm no longer wearing too. The gauntlets, they're very good. Next to them we can leave the leather. In case I need them. And we can leave the feathers in here for when I come back. Not that they weigh much at all, but you know. And we can leave the arrowhead. And the bullet casing. No, not the hook. We might need a hook at some point. One of those. I don't care about this torch, by the way, so I'll just remind myself that I have stored stuff in here. What a nice pleasing square. And we'll put a little tools symbol on the car because it's got a knife and a hatchet in it. And if I put tools, I will remember, hopefully. Let's see where I can paint tools on the car. Tools is a little hammer. Can't do it on the window. Could do it on the door. Could do it on the bonnet. What do you guys call it? The hood. Do it on the door. Well, I could take a nap, I suppose. Hope for the best. Nope, still going. Don't think I have another hour of sleep on that dial, but hey. Oh, hello. There you go. Senior request. Added. What do I do? Eat and drink. Can't really do a lot. I'll check my clothing, I suppose. I don't think I have much cloth with me, though. Are there curtains in here? I did find a couple of random bits of cloth. Oh, there you go. Okie dokie. Let's go find something to kill that can give me its guts. Preferably a deer, but you know, whatever. If the wolf happened to die close to here, that would be convenient. Not sure it would have. I don't think that's how the game works. It generally does whatever it feels like, not what I want. Taking a long time with these loading screens at the moment. Right, any deer friends? Please? Go on this little mound. Oh, there's a deer over there. Okay, well we could maybe go get that deer. Practice our archery skills. I'll reload the rifle in a minute though. Can't see any wolves around too, so that's handy. Would quite like to shoot it with my bow. It's nice having 5 arrows without doing any forging. It's very handy. Anything in here? I don't think I've ever really found anything in here. Oh, there's an accelerant.
I'll take it.
Thanks. Alright, nah. It's always fruitless. Be more helpful if he was closer to the barn, but that's okay. Not too far away. Let's see if I can do this without scaring him away. Oh, really? Wow, that is spooked deer. Easily spooked. There's another one on the road running too. Notice there's a very, very fast bear up there. There's a large object ran past the hill. Pretty sure it was a deer. Right, so I need to... There's a wolf over there. I think I'll try and avoid him. Shouldn't care about me. I'm far enough away for Voyager range. Alright, well maybe we'll just try a long shot like we were trying to do in town before he got spooked. I'm not very good at long shots, but you know, it's practice. Oh, I got him. Gonna run away with my arrow now. Got a little archery skill for that, that's nice. Don't know if I want to follow him though. Hey Python! Don't know if I want to follow him with the road and the wolves and the bear. But it was nice to hit him. Yeah. Don't think I'll track him, to be quite honest. A little bit bear territory over there. And I actually have no idea which way he ran. I'll end up tracking him right into the bear. I think not. Pity I can't, like, hunt a wolf without, you know, his attention. Unless I did a long shot wolf as well. Might go and place a snare where these bunnies are. Try and remember to collect it later. Oh, I left it in the storage thing. Because I obviously thought I didn't need it. Okay. I'm good, how are you? We're continuing our year in the dark. And now obviously in Pleasant Valley. We need 1 gut to make a wolf coat. was hoping to get a deer, but I did not headshot him, so he ran away. I'm just pleased I hit him, to be quite honest. That was quite a long shot. Can I long shot the wolf? That would be fun. Without him realizing I am here. It's a bit long shotty, isn't it? Nini. 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 I mean, with the rifle, I've shot them pretty close. Without them, I've actually hunted a wolf without him noticing with the rifle. I mean, this could go badly for me, but it is Voyager. He's not going to hurt me too badly. Is he going to stop and do his little thing? Come on. It's getting snowy. Can you stop? Please? Waking up at 6:30 is for the birds, yeah. Definitely not something I enjoy. I've been doing some 7:30s lately, which is nice. I'm getting a sleep in tomorrow, which is why I'm streaming late. Looking forward to that. Level 5 archery would, yeah, absolutely be the bomb. Just like sidestepping while crouching, following. Like, it's amazing how long Astrid can sidestep for while crouching. She must have amazing, amazing thighs. He's gonna notice me in a second. Dang it. Every time. Yeah. Every single time I've shot a wolf this stream, they have got me. Yeah, well. He'll die somewhere. So that's another wolf that I've killed. Do I not have, Oh, I do. I'm just being blind. Alright, let's go get that arrow. I can see it. It's a pity that I had to not crouch anymore. Did I shoot it into the hay? Or into the snow? Huh, how far did it go? Didn't think it went that far. This is where he kind of noticed me and came towards me. Did I miss it? Yeah, it was a nice short struggle. It's my third wolf struggle this stream though. Not my best work. But hey, that's what you can do on Voyager. You can kind of take these sort of silly risks. Am I just being a doofus? Oh, all the way over here. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Pity there's no more deer out. I could go shoot a bunny with my arrow. Pretty good at that. Crouch. Yeah, it does sound painful. I might go, I might go shoot a bunny with my arrow. It's good archery practice, good for the skill, and I'm terrible at getting them with rocks, so let's do it. Pretty good at getting them with a bow and arrow. Which is funny, because they're a small target. But you can get quite a bit closer to them. Without them freaking out. So I used to do this quite a lot for archery practice, actually. I'll let you get fairly close. Got pretty good at it. So let's see. Probably going to eat my words here in a second. Ooh, very close. Sorry, bunnies. Sorry to startle you. Sorry. I know it's not good for my arrows, but I mean, I'm not playing this game to do a lot of archery. I can't really forge any more arrows for a while, so I'm planning on just using the guns. You can get quite close, see? Got it. That'll give me the gut I need. Sorry, bunny. Alright, let's go back. Glass ankles, boss thighs, no knees. Almost crouching. But there's really the thighs. Yeah. Let's carry my stinky bunny all the way home. I do like that when you reload the revolver indoors, you get a little dink dink. Whereas outdoors, it's just doof doof. Oh, I heard something die. Roar. I don't know if it was the wolf or the deer. Something died not too far away. Something died closer to the barn. That would be very convenient. Definitely heard a little roar. You know. The very amusing groan of displeasure of an animal dying. I do like that they added that in just for us so that we could hear it. I don't know where he died though. Before. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I honestly did not mean to shoot. I was trying to sprint and I hit the wrong trigger. I should have just got the rifle out and shot him. But I wussed out. Okay. It's all good. See, if I reload here. Oh, it didn't do it here. Usually it goes dink as it falls to the floor. Anyway. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. That raised my blood pressure just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I haven't read the note. As a plant goes to seed in the fall, a period of hibernation sets in until spring. As the weather warms, plant seeds into loose soil with plenty of sun. Keep moist, but not wet. If the final frost has not passed, keep seedlings indoors at night, as a single shock of cold can stun if not kill young plants outright. Spread plantings out over several months to keep producing into the fall. Green leafy vegetables will survive the following winter indoors. Thank you for that contribution. Yeah, I was thinking about that Vidholf, but I'm also a big wuss. So let's drop the bunny for a second. I also don't know where he'll be. I could go after the bear now, but I have anxiety about that. I like to shoot at bears from high vantage points with, you know, he can't get me. But yeah, I can pop out and see where he is. Let's drop these. Let's drop these here. No, wrong direction. I don't even know what way he'll be. I mean, it's been 16 minutes in game time, so he was going right past the door, so he's probably that way. But if he's right outside, I'm turning right around and coming back in. Because 16 minutes is not a long amount of time. Hoping he has managed to travel a decent way. And I can see him, but he's not right there. Huh. I guess that wasn't long enough time for him to go quite far. Is that him there? No, that's a hay bale. Huh. Did he turn around and go back towards... Okay. Oh well, I guess I'm not worrying about him right now. That gave me quite the fright though, because I honestly saw him and I thought he's walking away from me. I'll just run into the barn. But then he growled and I was like, oh. So he's seen me, so he must be facing me. Great. It's all good. We will get this rabbit cooked up and we will get the, hopefully this nice and cured pretty quick. Oh, never a dull moment, hey? I might actually go no tool just to save my tools a bit. That's a very interloper thing to do, actually. I am going to need to take another very quick break because I need just a quick bio break. But let's get... I'll need that pelt to be somewhere obvious because it's very much blending in with the floor. Let's get the meat and then I will just do a really quick break. Yeah, again, let's do no tool. We're going to spend another night here by the looks of it anyway. Well, at least I know where the bear is. I love how I've got all of this and I'm still doing the torch. It's just good habits, I guess. Oof. Sure. Let's do the torch though, because that's why I lit one. Thanks. Oof. Okay. Let's add coal. It's all I've got. And sticks. We should probably get this box, actually, for firewood in general. 30 minutes. Excellent. I'm going to stay here tonight, I might as well. Probably need more water anyway. So let's cook the money, and let's cook the water. Okay. Right, I'll put on my little clips again for just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Polities, look at me with my polities. Gonna drink all these teas, but probably not while they're hot still. Polities. Wow. That is so cool.
Here, so that I can go to DP and back. And when I come back... Excuse me? Excuse me? I think not, Bear. I heard him. That sounded almost like the scared noise. But I don't think it was. I think it was the there's a taste of human noise. Let's go out the back door and see where he is. That's too funny.
I killed him with an ankle shot? That was amazing.
You big beast of a boy. Off you go. My heart just left my body right then. Oh my god. I might have to pass time. I don't know how far down he goes though. If I... yeah, he wants cuddles. If I pass time, I don't know how far away he's going to go. Like if he actually is going to disappear far enough for me to get out and move. I was just going to car hop, but I'm not going to do that if getting out is going to trigger him to turn around. So I'm curious about his path.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Emily, welcome in. Yeah, definitely made my heart go, like, gave me palpitations. Whew. It's a hard one because it's such a little jaunty guitar-y tune, and it's yeah. And again, yeah, please do not give advice on my interloper run. I needed to turn off my timers. I totally forgot. Hello. I don't know what clips you're watching. Apologies if you were cut off mid-clip. Right. Yummy rabbit meat. Never eaten rabbit, I don't think, in real life. I've eaten kangaroo. Because yes, they do eat them sometimes in Australia. My stomach just made a very silly noise. It was very Astrid-esque. Right. I forget how fast bunny things cure. I think it's fairly quick compared to 5 days. Oh boy. Okay. Might have to leave it here and go actually carry on to the farmhouse in the morning. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Take a torch, take a torch. Sorry, I shouldn't sing Pile of Teas. It's just habit sometimes. Gonna get it in people's heads again. No, good torches only. Sorry. No, good torches only. We're gonna burn this place to the ground. You're marginal. You're better. You're good. Also good. Yeah, good performance, everybody. Last one. Does the crouch in a car thing work? I don't actually know how to do it. I just realised. I was just playing around. Righty. Seeing the fire's lit. Oh no, it's only lit for a second. I was going to say, seeing the fire's lit, it might make me do stuff, but I don't think it's going to let me do much more than repair these socks. Seeing I've had a couple of wolf tussles, I might have a couple of repairs to do. Well, I can't do that one because they're deer. Gave myself a very large drink bottle full of beverage this evening because I was not hydrating myself properly. But now I need more toilet breaks. So there's wolves out there that are dead. I should probably check my count. I'm pretty sure I've got another dead wolf out there. And I might have a dead deer as well. Because what deer count did I have? Should have had 8. Now I've got 24 dead wolves and 9 dead deer. Nice. Alrighty. Let's have a drink. Haven't really lost condition though. Thank God for good condition regain on Voyager. I am going to pass time just a little bit to be a little bit more tired. That'll do. 8 hours will do. Well, we can head on to the farmhouse and hope that we don't encounter the bear along the way when we wake up. I'm going to go for 9. I'm not going to get 9. And we can do... Oh, was there an aurora? Nice. Okay. Eat. The freedom that comes with cooking level 5, I tell you. So nice to not even think about it. Going through my little supply, but I know the farmhouse will have more stuff. The sun is just coming up. Right, let's do... Trouble with deer clothing is that and like homemade clothing is that you have to frickin' repair it with pelts. Oh, that sewing kit gone. Still very dark. I'm crouching still. That's funny. Alright. Let's make a little note. We can delete all of this, actually. Oh, except for the stump that we probably might want to remember later. Oh, though I'm not going there ever again. Rabbit. Oh, I'll just go pelts. Pelts and... guts. Etc. You can tell what the PlayStation is used to typing. It's all long dark words. Barn. Cool. I want to... I don't know how much natural light we're going to have out there. And I don't know if the bear's going to be there. It's going to be interesting. Wish us luck. These loading screens are slow the last few days. I don't know if it's my PlayStation needing attention or the patch or what, you know? Lots of crows. Are they the passing over ones or is... Oh no, yeah, they're the passing over ones. But there is another set. Somewhere. Oh no, they were just that loud. Okay, I was going to say, if there's another set, then something I've killed is around here somewhere. Seems safer to just stay middle of the field here. Less bear likely. You know when you just hear a little noise, you just need to stop and listen. These bloody hail bells are not helpful. They make me nervous. Too many large dark lumps in your peripheral vision. There's a deer over there. There's 3 deer over there. Good to know. This is a very rare, pretty morning for PV. Well, since I've been here. We'll need to update the days at some point. I'm not really gonna be fussed about doing it right now. Let's just get to the farmhouse and have a good look. The wind is picking up. Must be quite cold. Oh, 30 degrees down. Jeez. That'll be why I'm cold. Good old wolf coat saving the day. Well, there's my wolf. Dead on the river. Huh. Suppose I could get his hide at some point. Don't like coming up here blind. But we'll do a little nosy and see what the situation is. Stop, children, what's that? Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody looks what's coming round. Bears! Ooh! Ah! What are they good for? Scaring Karu. Senseless. Say it again. I do like these very neat lines of orchard trees. Well, this looks clear enough to get there. Can't see the bear right outside or anything, so good sign, good sign. Let's just get into the basement. Hello, Pleasant Valley Farmhouse. Nice to see you. Alrighty. Let's have a good nosy. matches that are always here, thankfully. Oh, more whetstone. We were pretty low on whetstones, to be quite honest. That's good. Nothing in the open cabinets? No. Glad to find a pry bar, because I knew that there would be lockers in my future.
I'll take it.
Water. Or mouldy peanut butter. One thick wool sweater. What do I have? Yeah, I was going to say I have 2 of the fisherman's sweaters. Yeah. That one. Definitely think I want to keep a set of clothing that isn't that's man-made, you know? Because cloth is more likely to be, you know, for me to have a really large supply of. So I probably should get used to a lot of hunting to maintain the current clothing. Shooting guide would be good. You would be good. Another workbench. Nice. Oh, no, I'm good.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yet another toque. I really should put a toque counter in. I think I found about 9 or 10 in the days that I have been playing. It's absolutely nuts. So many toques.
This will come in handy.
My husband has gone to bed. He wasn't even going to stay up late. I don't think he realised how late it was.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Chips. Would be nice if the bear that comes along wandered past the farmhouse door for me.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Though I am a bit nervous about the porch. I suppose I'd just turn around and run inside, but... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. But then there could be issues with the bleed out, couldn't there? Prefer to get into a car. There is a car outside. Would be nice to get another bear. I wasn't planning on doing it immediately, but... would be good. Hey, Burns Wheels, nice to see ya. More matches. Maple syrup. Soda and
Too
cloth.
heavy to carry.
Yeah, Astrid, you're gonna moan about being heavy. It's just the way of life right now. It's all good. We are looting, so we are keeping a bunch of stuff. This will eventually become my base, I think. It's the logical sort of thing to do. I think my next location is PV. No, not PV, it's Mystery Lake. So this would be a sensible place to kind of base myself, not at Thompson's. At the moment all my stuff's at Thompson's, and I will go back there soon. But it would be smart to eventually move everything here. So I will put everything in the cabinets here that I don't need immediately, because I will be coming back. Probably base myself here for the last 10 days or something. Don't really need wilderness kitchen. I suppose I could burn it. Another can opener. Honestly, I'm picking it up literally just for the stats. I'll be dumping it off soon. I'm quite slow already. I should probably start dumping things in there, but yeah, let's just do it. Let's start dumping things. Well, that would be a good start. I'll drop the firewood by the stove. Oh, what am I doing? Let's look by category. That's too confusing. Yeah, definitely don't need... Oh! 4 accelerants. I keep 1 for emergencies. Don't need... you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprains. Probably get rid of 2 of those. Lots of food. I'll probably drop some of that outside the cabinet. Let's make you disappear. You. I don't think I'm fishing anytime soon. You. Obviously, I've been a bit trigger happy with the torches. That's pretty funny. It's alright. We'll get rid of them eventually, slowly. My son is woken up. My husband's getting him a drink. Yeah, I actually am going to leave the tools. I'm still at 45, which is silly, but hey. Alright, let's go drop that wood. Because she's slow. It's not deadly and cold on Voyager, my friend. It's pretty nice and toasty on Voyager. I also have a wolf coat on, so it makes it 32 degrees. Oh my god, she'd be sweating. Okay. Toasty as. And I don't need the cooking book because I've already got the level 5. Right. Oh yeah, I was going to drop some food. It's a nice little base, I think. Let's drop it by weight. No, food, please. Food by weight. Thank you. Let's drop the heavy food. And a soda. There we go. 3 kilos overweight. Let's leave some of this here for when we return. We've got a good steady bunch of food in the community centre, which is why we're not desperately in need of food. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Hey Psycho, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm streaming pretty late tonight. I said I would only go till midnight, which was 10 minutes ago. I think I'll go for at least another 20 minutes, probably a bit longer. Because I'm not very tired. Because my daughter has decided that sleeping is not just for other children. She's going to start doing a bit more of it, so that's nice. And my husband has promised me a sleep-in tomorrow. So I don't need to worry too much about staying up late, which is nice. It's a very nice change. I will eventually stop doing any sort of decent gameplay, so I probably won't go too late. I do stop to... Oh my god, I really should have got a toque count. I've found so many toques. It's been absolutely bananas. Yeah, good sleep-in. I don't really get sleep-ins, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm tempted to take that antiseptic because I... Oh my gosh. These are terrifying, but I'm going to take it. I don't think I have much old man's beard. Yeah, I've only got one. I think the balaclava is absolutely terrifying, but it's toasty as. Oh my god, look at her. That's so funny. Firebook. Jibbies. Yeah, 7 a.m. Yeah, I figured. So you're in, it's called Central Time? The hour apart from Eastern Time? I kind of know all the names for your time zones, but I don't know exactly how they all work. I only know Eastern Time and Pacific Time in my brain. But I know you've got like Central and Mountain and... Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I usually, if I tell anyone my stream schedule, I give it to them on EST because I figure even if you're not in EST, you can figure out EST from where you are. So, to be helpful.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Nah. Oh my gosh, so much soda. Oh, more bullets. Excellent. Oh, another mag lens. I think I have found 3 or 4 mag lens. I'll take it for now. Give me all your water. This is a stick up. Give me your water, no one gets hurt. Okay. Draw. There's states that don't do daylight savings. Well, that's not helpful. Australia, if you Google Australia's time zones, they have mental time zones. There's an area in New South Wales where the whole people of the region have decided that they're not going to bother following everybody else's time zone, and they're actually going to be 45 minutes apart or something really, really silly. And also South Australia is half an hour apart from the neighbouring state. So, like, to think about my friend who lives in Adelaide, I have to think about her being 2.5 hours behind me as opposed to 2 hours. They have
Come in handy.
the most ridiculous time zones in Australia. New Zealand has one time zone, okay? One. We are all in the same time zone, unless you live in the Chatham Islands, and then I think you are either 30 or 45 minutes apart, which I always find hilarious. Like, why 45 minutes? Why? Why the extra 15 minutes of awkwardness? Like, what is going on? But yeah, Australia has very silly time zones. Someone created a really funny TikTok about it, actually. I'll link it in the Discord if I find it. And it's like, what is going on with Australia's time zones? They have this, 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 and this. It was really good. Excuse me. Oh man, another Mariners Peacoat. My one's better. Yes, please. I thought I saw something under there, but there ain't. There's nothing under there. Yeah, very easy to remember New Zealand's time zone. It's all one time zone.
Take it.
Technically, Texas has 2 different time zones. Oh, good lord. But only one county is in that different time zone. Oh. Yeah, so I have made a note, just for streaming purposes, that at the end of this month, I will be 7 hours apart. Well, it's not 7, it's 17. But in my mind, right now, I have to think about, right? So it's 8:15 midnight. So it's 8:15 a.m. I have to think about it being 8 hours difference, even though it's 16 hours difference. Because you guys are 8 a.m. Saturday, whereas I am 8:15 midnight just into Sunday. But I can't think about it being 16 hours. I have to think about it being 8. So I've made myself a note that at the end of this month, I'm 7. And then in March, for about a month, I'm 6. And then it goes back to 7. And then it goes back to 8 later in the year. So that I can plan not only my streams that are usually at quite a regular time, but also the streams that I regularly watch that are 8 p.m. EST, I have to make sure I remember when 8 p.m. EST is. So, oh yeah, someone told me about Arizona. That's funny. Jeez, just keeping life interesting, huh? Let's drink some soda. I'll allow that. I don't have any mods on right now. I'll do that myself. Come on. Make me click on it, please. Psycho's message, which has been held. I'm just allowing it. Oh. I tried to allow it. It said something about it being a pain in the ass. Sorry. It says thank you for your feedback, so I think I ticked the wrong thing. Oh no, there we go. Sounds like it being a pain in the ass, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, yeah. I flip from AM to PM and add 4 hours to get New Zealand. Yeah, that's a very smart thing to do. So instead of trying to think about the 16, which is kind of obscene, well, for you it's not 16, just think about the actual difference in the hours and then what day is what. But yes. What was I going to do? I've searched everything now. I was going to drop more food. Let's drop a couple of sodas. Yeah. Alright, well, shall we just carry on then? Kinda don't know where I want to go. Could go to the plane crash. That would have an abundance of crap, and I could try and get the bear up there. I think I'm too tired. Yeah, 14 hours. Yeah, fair enough. I think I'm too tired myself, like me as a human being, to go bear hunting right now. I think I'm going to leave that for next time. But I'm definitely going to get a PV bear while I'm here. I hope to do that. So, I could go to the plane crash. Sleep in the cave near there. Where else do I want to go? I could go to Signal Hill. I could do that now. That might be fun. Try not to get eaten by the bear on the way there. Let's look at this porch, actually, out of curiosity. Sometimes there's like a pry bar and a container. Sometimes you can see the bear if he's actually spawning around here. Yeah, I could go to Signal Hill, sleep there, end my stream in about 15-20 minutes. Before I physically myself get too tired. Because regardless of the fact that I'm going to get a sleep in, I'm still not used to being up so late. My body is not used to doing it.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, I'm good. It looks a bit foggy. Just listening, I can't hear any bears. Oh crap. My TV's been on so long without anybody pushing a button, it's now told me it's going to power down. Unless someone pushes a button, let me find the remote. Funny, that happens almost every time I do a long stream. Yeah, I'm still here, Maria. You, nice to see you. Welcome back. It's going pretty good. Visibility's not amazing. I was going to update my days. Let me just look real quick. We're on game day 67. And we're how many days in PV now? 3. Okay. Thank you for the applause.
I'm a bunny.
I'm a bunny. And thank you for that. It was fun.
Don't eat me. Don't. It's eating me. Let's not do this.
My stick, my stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon.
You can't touch my stick. I don't know if I'm in time with that because there's a delay sometimes. Tell a story. What kind of story would you like, Maria? What is that? Just a normal? If I just got a normal tell a story redeemer, or have I got a tell a entertainment story, or what have I actually classified that as? I can't remember. That's funny. Tell a story. What did I put? Let me look. Tell us is it's funny. I forgot I added tell us a story. I normally there's the bear. I just don't have it in me right now. Gonna leave him for now. I normally qualify it with like a I do love that Star Wars, yeah. When I added that to my channel because I thought, that the stick connection was funny. But yeah, then I was like, what is this from? And I had to Google it, and I was like, oh, of course, it's the You Can't Touch My Stick. Thank you for that. It's not quite the Long Dark Wolf, sadly, or it doesn't work quite as well as it should. I do also love channel points, Maria. Right, a story. Oh, I could tell you a story about what happened to my son recently. So, it's not a very funny story, but my son a couple of weeks ago fell at daycare and split his head open, which has not been great for us. He got a big cut in his forehead, and we had to go to hospital, and he was 3.5 times... he's 3.5 years old, so they were like, we really don't want to... give him stitch it because it would be painful and he probably wouldn't stay still because he's so little, and we would probably need to sedate him in some way. And I was like, that seems a little bit hardcore. So they use steri strips, which, if you don't know what steri strips are, they're very thin, quite strong strips where they push the two pieces of skin back together, and then the body heals it by itself, and the steri strips naturally fall off. Well, they steri stripped it, and it did not hold. It kept opening up again. Sorry, this is gross. So we were very concerned. So we took him back to hospital, and they glued it, with the medical glue. 90? Nice. I'm sure. I think I left mine behind. I'll hang on to it and take it. I might leave it here and make a note, actually, of where it is. And then it's been 2 weeks and it's still not properly healed. So yay, I'll probably have to take him to the doctor on Monday. Anyway, that's not a fun story, but that's a story. It's okay, Maria, thank you. But yeah, first accident. Like, I know children quite often injure themselves, but that's the first time we've had anything happen to our little man. So he's not loving it at the moment. We've been putting sort of a dressing on it and changing it every day, but I've read his care instructions from the hospital, and it says that in 5 to 7 days after being glued, the glue should fall off naturally. They glued kind of near the steri strips, so the steri strips are kind of being held by the glue, and nothing has fallen off, and it just looks a bit meh. So I think I'm going to take him to my doctor, his actual, I think Americans call it a PCP, a primary care practitioner. We call it a GP, a general practitioner, on Monday or Tuesday, and just say, can you look at this, please, because I don't feel great about it. Surgeries, and yeah. But no, not great. He's already got a hearing loss, so things are already a little bit tough for him sometimes anyway. At daycare and stuff, he's the different kid, so I didn't really want him to have a hole in his head. Yeah, well. Right, let me think of another story that's a bit more fun. I could tell an entertainment story. I think I've actually got another... Oh, they are? Okay. I know a friend who just calls their doctor their PCP all the time, and I was like, I guess they maybe just use that instead. I think I have another Redeem for telling an entertainment story, but we can do one anyway. So, when I was a child, I was in the entertainment business. Was in really silly, well, I think they're silly, but they're probably not. Sorry, I thought I heard the bear. I was in sort of made for cable. Just checking for him. TV things that were sold to America that were really terrible and probably never got shown anywhere, really, to be honest. Yeah, that was sort of my second life. And I did a particular show called Twist in the Tail, which was basically... I keep thinking I'm hearing something. Oh, cinnamon rolls. I want cinnamon rolls. I made bagels today, though, for the first time. I've never made them from scratch before. I'm not sure this bear has spawned, or if he has, he's not here, that I can see. So I was on a particular show called A Twist in the Tail, which was basically like the Twilight Zone but for children. So not particularly scary. Just had stories of like wonder and magic and sort of weird stuff happening. And my episode was that my mother was a mermaid. She'd been gone my whole life. That's a rock. Yeah. Okay. The bear, I can't see a bear. I'm quite happy to go up the hill right now. I'm just being real paranoid. Just because I'm tired and I know my reflexes are shit. So yeah, my episode was... that my mother had been gone my whole life. And she was actually a mermaid. She returned to the sea. But the fun part of this story was that the series itself was narrated and introduced by none other than Mr. William Shatner himself. So he came out to New Zealand for like, I don't know, 3 weeks maybe a month, and recorded all his narration, and then recorded like a segment where he sat with some children on a couch and told them the story. And the whole gimmick of that was that him telling the children the story of what had happened in this particular episode, the children who are featured in that episode as the main cast, the actors in that episode, were also on the couch listening to the story. But we needed to look slightly different. So when I was playing the main character in the episode, didn't wear my glasses. But when I was on the couch, I wore my glasses. Yeah, thought that was going to happen. Can someone count that sprain for me, please? The command is just sprain. Because it's an ankle, I'm going to bandage it. So yeah, I got to meet and hang out and film with William Shatner, which makes Star Trek fans very excited. But I only ever watched original series, so yeah, I quite liked him, but I only watched it when I was in my 20s, 6 years after I'd met him. But yeah, it was really fun, and it was really cool, and made my one of my aunties extremely excited because she was very, very into Star Trek original series, and she gave me one of her books for him to sign, one of her Star Trek books. But he didn't really hang out with us. He wasn't really interested in talking to the children. He'd filmed his bits with us, and then he would go and, you know, hang out with his people. Like, he'd brought his own kind of entourage-y people with him. He was very nice, don't get me wrong, but he was not particularly interested in hanging out with a 14-year-old, which is fine. So I didn't really get much time. Thank you for the sprain count. I can see Signal Hill. Let's go see what goodies are there. I probably could have done this when I leave, because obviously I'm going to come through here when I go to Mystery Lake. But I thought, why not? We can do this, and then next stream
Yeah,
we can
welcome.
go to the plane crash. Oh, thank you for following, Psycho. Welcome, welcome. Someone was done, actually, saying yesterday, that we need a name for the people in my chat. Because every time I raid him, he's like, welcome, Koru and her friends. He was like, you need, like, a name. Like, should we call them the Kiwi Kids? Because Kiwi Kids are Weet-Bix kids, is an old joke from my stream. Should we call them Koru's Crew? But the crew is spelled with a K. I was like, it sounds like a playhouse. You know, like, come play at Koru's Crew House or something, like Mickey Mouse Club or something. I was trying to think of something that didn't make me cringe. So far, I've not had any luck. Just listening. But yeah, I cannot think of anything just yet. We shall see. My points are thistles. I was like, I can't call people the thistles. That doesn't sound quite right. I have seen the bear right up against this, by the way. And I know other people have, so I'm just being paranoid. But I can't hear him. I can't hear the snuffles. So I'm going to assume he's not here. If he is, I'm going to get a big fright. Oh, look, all my timers are going off at once. Ah, the crows. Right, let's go in here and have a good loot, and then I will probably look at... yeah, I think I will look at lurking, raiding someone. I'll look at lurking on my own stream. I'm just going to leave you guys to sit here and hang out while I go, like, do other things. I'll go sleep, and you guys can watch the screen for me. No, I will go and raid someone. Let's have a good look around first. I'll probably find another gun. which I don't need, but that's okay. On my Gunloper run, Gunloper doesn't have the firearm cleaning kits. So, obviously, unless you change the loot sort of settings. But, every time I find a new gun, I'm like, ooh, is this better than my old gun? And occasionally I hang on to 2 guns, and then I have to put 1 in storage.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, really? That's an old joke from my very first affiliate stream, where everybody kept getting KFC ads. I'm happy to... Yeah, I thought I'd find another revolver. I am more than happy to change that timer to something more appropriate, but I don't know what ads people get in America. I've not had a Twitch ad in ages because I subbed to too many people. Might just do a very quick swap here. Here we go. You can stay here. I'll take the one that's slightly better. Save myself a little bit of firearm cleaning. Someone said the other day they just got a Nike or a Puma ad over and over and over. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually saw a Twitch ad, because most of the people I watch I am sub to or have been gifted a sub to, or
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't know, maybe I just haven't noticed. Sometimes I lurk and I miss things. But yeah. Oh. Only thing that annoys me about ads, I'm fine with ads, is if someone has asked me a question. You don't pay attention? Yeah. I mean, someone asks me a question and then they get an ad and then I'm answering them and then they come back and I'm like, and then they're silent, or, you know, they don't respond. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess what I said was fine, or, you know, they're not that interested or whatever. And then later on they're like, oh no, did you answer that question? Sorry, I was on an ad. I'm like, oh, god damn it. I did not know. I forget to look at the indicator that tells me when people are on an ad. I think the pre-roll's currently on, so people should get ads when they join rather than... I think I haven't run enough ads for the pre-roll to be turned off, because I'm quite stingy with how many ads I run. I think it's only a minute every now and then. The other day, you know, they messaged affiliates and were like, if you run 3 minutes of ads, I think it's every hour? I was like, oh no. 3 minutes of ads an hour? Then you'll get more money. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather not have more money and not bother people as much with the ads. Such good loot here, oh my god. Oh my god, I've got so many stims. I think I've got 5 stims. Combat pants are really good, but they're not as good as deer pants. But I could leave them here. What was I going to leave a note about somewhere? Where was I last? Oh, the barn. There was a hacksaw. 3 minutes is very long. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is quite nice to have a little bit of extra money coming in at the moment. We've only got one income while I'm on leave with the baby, but I'm definitely not going to do that to people so that they get stuck with really long ads. Like, no thank you. Alrighty, what time of day is it? Okay, well, so I think I am going to have to call it. I'm very tired. And regardless of my sleep in, I'm probably going to be awake for another 20 minutes. There's bullets on this shelf that I missed. Probably going to be awake for at least another 20 minutes getting all the, you know, getting ready and getting into bed and falling asleep and all of that. So even if I get a 9 a.m. sleep in, that's still only 8 hours sleep. And if it's supposed to be a sleep in, you're supposed to get like a little extra than normal. So 8 hours. Maybe I can stretch it to 9. So, is there anybody on right now that we should raid that anybody would like to suggest? Let's feed Astrid. Yeah, we'll go by weight, so let's feed her the heaviest thing. Normally there's like, you know... watch. Let's have a look. Gosh, I'm tired. All of a sudden. You know when it suddenly just hits you and you realise, oh yeah, I probably should have gone to sleep a while ago. Perfect Trip is on as always. Blades is on. Gun Tech's on. I've raided Perfect Trip a couple of times lately. Let's raid Blades. It's been ages. So let's open up his stream on my phone. He's been only on for an hour, so that should be good. Okay, I'm just going to feed and water Astrid. I'm not thirsty. What time of day is it? Let's pass time so that she can have a good night's sleep. What am I doing? Blech. Thanks, no worries. Day 67. I'll change all my stats next time, but let's pass the time. You're very welcome. It's very nice to have you all here. I had a lot of people in and out tonight, which was really nice. I always thought these night streams would not be popular because they were at such a weird time of day, but the ones that I've done a bit later, I've caught you guys in the morning. I've managed to catch a lot of regulars, and then there's a bunch of friendly Europeans who come in earlier on, so it is actually quite good to stream at night. Especially, it's reassuring because next year when I go back to work, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to not be able to stream during the day and I won't see anybody anymore. But yeah, I see a bunch of people at night, so that's nice. I won't do anything now with her because it won't save. But thank you, everybody. It's so lovely to have you all here. And as always, I appreciate you all. And thank you, my friends. So let's have a look at what happened today. We had a bunch of... scroll back. We had a follow from NSK, which was our Korean friend. The Mitchy Itchy raided us. Ruvita from Russia followed. Chef Maria did applause. I'm a bunny. Don't eat me. My stick. Tell a story. And Wolf Howl. And Psycho followed. Well, thank you, my friends. I'm going to have a good night's sleep. You guys have an excellent Saturday. Honestly, my Saturday was good and I live in the future, so I should know that everything is good. And I will have a good Sunday, hopefully. And I will see you all really soon. I will be on again on your Sunday I'm going to be in Tina Bug's karaoke stream. And then on Sunday, EST I'm actually going to be on at about 10 p.m. because I'm going to stream late because of the karaoke stream. I'll be back to my As the Dead Sleep run, my second attempt at that challenge. So, hope to see some people then. Otherwise, I'm sure I will catch you in everybody else's streams, if not my own. But look after yourselves, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!